I have a plan today, so we should be fine.
Okay.
I feel like we also had a plan yesterday. Whether or not we actually follow that plan is a different story.
True.
Yeah, me and Holly have been legit scheming, hey. But
And I'm
so,
like
yeah.
getting progressively more suspicious of that cat.
Why?
Yes. I've been suspicious of that cat since like number one. DM
I know
does
you
not
were
add
the one who
this
was
cat.
like, it's definitely from it's Captain Marvel cat vibes.
I said
Yeah.
it's Captain Marvel. It's definitely a Captain Marvel cat.
Yeah.
I called it. The
It's
Snorlax.
not a normal cat.
Well, I don't know, dude. I just think like Wade let me have it too easily, and there must be something evil behind that.
Whatever, you didn't even find it. Like,
Well, I found
Eberron
it.
gave it to you, and then you had a contested role with Britta. So I didn't give it to you at all. You took it from Britta, if anything.
I know, but you let me roll for it. You
I
weren't just
think-
like, well, it seems to show his strange loyalty to Britta.
Are we rolling?
Okay, yeah, so this is last time in that escape. You guys made it out of the wine cellar. You tried some sneaking in this great hall thing,
Yeah, that one.
and then which involved starting a fire, which all good stealth
They start
involves.
fires.
You met Theo Huntington, who proceeded to shoot Perry because Perry was dressed up as, or made themselves look like the person Theo was just talking to, so that didn't go down super well. Theo seemed very interested in the blue door you mentioned in your story, but before she could ask you anything else, Rebecca appeared out of nowhere and summoned a giant hand out of the earth to grab and restrain Theo. And then you guys went into this laboratory. You noped out of the first room and you followed Rebecca into the second room, where Perry was attacked by two little inklings. Imland found a cat. And yeah, we know about the conflict with it. And you guys fought and
2020.
you guys fought and half defeated a paper dragon that is, by a clever use of a anti-magic field candle. So now the dragon is restrained, not dead. And you guys are, that's where we pick up. So what do you guys want to do?
Get the fuck out of there.
Pretty fucked up at the moment. I don't have many spells left. Let me see.
Me too. I think we're gonna have to maybe reach into this emergency bag for some potions.
Oh yeah, because cool. So can we
Wait,
look in the bag?
I have
Wait.
initiative at the moment, right?
You guys aren't in combat, so
Because
we aren't
I was
running
going to-
initiative.
I was going to finish off the dragon.
So
I would like the candle back.
That is true. There's a useful candle.
So I have a plan to do it.
okay.
Because wait, I don't know if you can hear this, but I'm gonna try.
What am I listening to?
Song's called "I'm a Fire Starter."
Prodigy.
Yeah.
Fire starter.
So what I was gonna do is cast Bonfire in the dragon.
Okay.
Well, where it
Um,
is, where it's standing.
You know it's sitting in an anti-magic field, though.
No, the bonfire is not in the anti-magic field. If
So-
I'm correct, the anti-magic field is a quarter of that dragon.
You could always light another book and then throw the actual book at the dragon
That could also. That's actually
Like-
pretty clever.
away from the magic field, and then because it's not magic, it's just fire at that point?
My bonfire, I figure, is pretty big. It's 5 feet, so it's a whole square. So I think I can cast it there.
So that is roughly where it would be. So what you want to cast it like there?
Yeah, well, I would cast it at the dragon, so I imagine it would hit it, and the bits that go in the magic field, or in the anti-magic field, wouldn't take. But the rest should still light just fine.
Okay.
Would I be correct
I'll let
in
you
saying
do that. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, it's not going to do any damage to him, but I'm not planning on really doing damage. I'm planning on making him go away. Because it burns for... It doesn't actually say. It lasts up to a minute, which is what? An action is 7 seconds, right?
6 seconds. So it'll be
6
10
seconds.
turns.
So it would be 10 turns, which would I think wipe it out.
How much damage would it take?
Well, I'd have to roll 10d8, I guess. Let me check.
Yeah, you do more than 4. It has 4 hit points left.
Oh, yeah, no, I do 38.
Yeah, I think that kills it.
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to guess. Yeah. So now I can go fetch the candle.
Okay, cool.
So I
Then I'm gonna
just stroll over, kicking paper out of my way as I go, or ash. Just making sure it's far enough apart that it can't do anything. I pick up the candle, blow it out, and I just hold it in my hand again, ready to light, just in case. Because me and this candle, we're now best friends. His name's Todd.
Okay, cool. Does anyone else? And you guys are such players. That was a nice, easily like 2-3 hours of work for that effect. Like, good job.
You knew we weren't leaving without that bloody candle.
I legit thought you guys were just gonna run. Okay, cool.
No.
What's
No.
what's everyone else gonna do now?
Listen to Wade. He thinks we're clever.
Yeah, I'm gonna just sort of like walk out of here, and say
I'll be
to
like-
Rebecca, like, can we please get the fuck out of here now?
Can we just tear our tickets and go
Are you
home?
going this way?
Yeah.
I would like. Yeah, you.
Well, is that an uninvestigated area?
No, that's where we came from, isn't it? Where the mystery room
So
is. I like to go
This
down.
is where you came from.
Yeah.
You guys haven't gone down here yet.
I would like to go
yeah,
down
I'd
there.
rather go in the direction we hadn't come from. Yeah.
Can I also ask Rebecca as we're walking? So Rebecca, doesn't seem like you maybe needed that much help from us getting out in the first place. If you can, do all these cool things like summon giant rock hands and disappear, and so yeah, what's up with that?
Well, you're right. I didn't need your help. I just needed someone to bring me one of my candles.
Okay.
My
Gotcha.
candle. My candle.
And then,
Emlyn's
speaking
hand.
of candles and your tickets, are you guys 100% sure that your tickets, or at least Mr. Blue Man over there's ticket still works now that it had been exposed to the anti-magic field?
Oh,
just
there's only
food for
one way
thought.
to find out, isn't there?
And then
Yeah,
she
I'm just
walked
gonna
up.
keep my same reasonable distance from fucking Imlan.
Well, I'll be like, guys, maybe look in the bag. There's some goodies for you. You seem to be bleeding an awful lot on the nice man's floor.
I would
Oh
like
yes,
to-
yes. I want to take one of those health potions because I am squishy.
Okay, so Amber remembers what's in the bag. Sweet.
What?
Ooh.
Are they are health potions in the bag, right?
Yeah, there's 4, and they're just basics. So you'll do 2d4 plus 2.
So I can also take one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bother. I'm good.
D4. Yeah, you are. You fine. You bastard. D4 plus 2.
I would have
2d4.
been 10.
Is that the
D4.
Constitution? Is the plus 2?
No, it's just the health potions have their own little
little
stats.
Okay.
Well, why don't we follow her, and if things get tight, we tear the tickets.
Okay, so I got 3 plus 2, so I got 5. Can I put my points back up by 5?
Yeah, you should be on 13 now.
Oh, I had
think.
15.
That's fine. Cool, then if you're keeping track, that's chilled.
I
By
did
the way,
not.
cantrips are the best thing ever.
Cool, Perry. How much do you heal by?
I have 4 plus 2, 6, eh?
What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Cool, so 6. I have needed a lot more than that, but okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 others. So what's everyone sitting on points wise?
20.
15.
I'm on 18.
Oh, I went to let my...
I was on 9 before I took that health potion.
Oh, like that. There we go.
Cool. Wait, does the anti-magic candle have a specific name?
The anti-magic candle.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I legit made it up.
Oh, no, I was just checking, because I don't know if I can just add it, like, in my normals, or I just added it in my notes.
I honestly didn't think you guys, would keep it, but yeah, I'll create a homebrew
It's
item
super
for you,
useful.
and I'll add it. Well, you've only got 2 more uses of it left, so...
No, wait, how long
No,
does it burn?
that's
You
not
said
me.
10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes per sort of ignition, whatever.
So we've burnt it once.
Twice
For a
because you
minute.
dropped it.
Okay, true. So it burned for like a minute and a second.
Okay, I'll give you all
Solid
3 uses. It's
negotiation,
fine.
well done. Yes, Imlan for president.
Cool. I just won't throw any more constructs at you. It's fine. Okay, cool. So you pick up your candle. You guys are heading to the room, or?
Yeah, we're following Creepy Lady.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
no,
wait,
let's follow
I-
her. She seems to
Were
know
we
what she's
gonna-
doing.
Were we going to try just rip our tickets and get out of here? I mean, I don't know about Imlan, but Perry and I.
Not yet. Let's leave that. Let's leave that for emergencies.
Okay.
Because this place
Yeah,
might still have some interesting stuff.
We're curious.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, I got this cool thing that I can't remember the name of right now.
And I have armor that
And
tries
I
to
want to
fight.
see if there's more. Let's see if there's more going on, guys.
Is someone bringing the cat?
No, I'm not bringing
Yes,
the
I'm
cat.
still holding the cat. I'm still holding the
Okay.
cat.
Okay, cool. Can we just assume that you're carrying it so I don't have to move its token around?
Yes, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
It's nestled in the hood of your robe, your cloak.
Yeah.
Just sitting there behind your neck, the back of your neck, taking a snooze.
Huge.
So what's in the room?
So you guys are standing at the door.
Oh dear, do we have to do an investigation check or something?
No, I'm just are you guys going to? Because you guys are super gun shy with the green room. You walked in and then walked straight out. So I didn't want to assume you were just walking straight in.
Well, let's go
Well,
check out
assuming-
the green room. While we're being suicidal.
No, we're not going back to the green room. That gave me weird vibes. Some
Okay,
cloaks
fine.
were coming alive in that section. I'm not about that life.
All right,
They
cool,
creep me
cool.
out.
Let's go down the nice corridor.
Well,
Nice.
I'm gonna go I'm gonna go into this room. Because why not?
Can we hear
Yeah.
anything? Can I do a perception check to see if there are any noises coming from anywhere?
Yep, roll perception.
Cool, I get to use. I was just looking for excuses to use the dice. Okay, so what would perception modifier be?
Yours would be. Just give me 2. No shit, I don't know which one.
Oh, there is a perception. Okay, never mind. I'll just click on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got 11.
Cool. Yeah, you don't hear anything out of the ordinary. you just hear maybe like a dull mechanical humming coming from behind you.
That green room.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing ahead. Okay, I'm gonna go the quiet way.
Cool. So
Yeah,
you're walking in.
Yeah, let's walk in. I would like to. Ooh, that is creepy. Yeah. What the fuck is that?
The fuck. The fuck, man.
So
Can I?
when you guys look around, you just see it's another part of the laboratory, but this seems to deal more with alchemical studies. So it's not like the other ones you saw. It was the green room had much more of a mechanical vibe. The large room you saw was very into like astronomy and that sort of stuff. And then the room Emlyn found was very much anatomy, but this is purely like alchemy, but it touches on the druidic arts. And you can tell by almost like the perversion of the trees that you see growing here. It's got a very mossy, but not that healthy moss you find in the forests. It's almost like an acidic, and when you breathe too deep, it burns your lungs and you cough a bit. So definitely some like dodgy botany was going down here.
Can I check if anything's labeled?
From where you are, you wouldn't be able to read anything specific. You'd have to go towards one of the.
Oh.
So
I'd go
Okay,
to
see
that
up against
table on the right, on the
here
left.
would be the trees. You know, there you can just see some random like supplies and notes, and you can see like, so this is where like the majority of the stuff would be doing. Down here's the just general boxes and supplies. There's a cauldron and there's a bookshelf that Rebecca is standing going through at the moment. Cool. So where are you heading?
Bookshelf.
Can I go to the
Rebecca's
desk?
bookshelf.
Yeah. Well, there is.
I'm gonna walk into the room and reach into my backpack and get a length of thin rope out and sort of fashion a harness so that I can put the cat down and investigate the room properly.
Like a cat leash. That's fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. So you put your cat on a leash.
Why don't you just leave it in your hood? It's having a sneeze in your hood.
Yeah, but I'm afraid to lose it in case like something sudden happens or it
Put it in
runs.
the bag.
There's no air in the bag.
Okay.
We killed 2 gods already. Can we stop killing innocent creatures?
Oh yeah, so Inland
I
turns
didn't
around
know
and he's like,
you
don't
could
you
be
still have
murderer."
people in your bag?
Well, less people, more corpses.
Lord. Okay. All right.
Because
So
out if I were you.
Probably has a better
So-
chance surviving and can run away.
Actually, that's a good point. I'm gonna unload the corpses from my bag
Oh yeah.
and search them. I guess
oh,
that's what you do
Lord.
with corpses, right? Every fantasy game I've ever played said I have to search the corpses.
I'm just gonna look through the bookshelves to see if there's anything good.
All right.
I'm gonna go to the desk and look what's on the desk. Look at the notes.
Okay, cool. Can Emlyn and Britta roll perception checks for me?
Cool.
Harry, where are you putting your dead bodies?
Ooh,
Minute.
that's 20.
Put them in the corner there with those barrels.
I got a 22.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah, 20 plus 2. Nice. These dice are very generous.
Yeah, they actually find that they are. Like, they've all been pretty high rolls.
Okay. Emlyn, what you find is a little packet or a little vial of, when you shake it, it just seems like dust. And it's like, that's all it was. And like on the label, like when you just like go and like study it, it just says dust of dryness. And then, so you know that it's because it's labeled, and you can tell by like the shape of the bottle and the care that it's special dust. You don't exactly know what it does, but that's
it's
what
some
you
form of
find.
ingredient that's not common.
Yeah. And then, Britta, what you find is also like a glass tub, a little bigger than the one Emlyn found, but it's got, when you slosh it around in your hand, it's got a very a not very viscous liquid in it. It's a pale gray, and it's, if you look at it, it reminds you very much of glue, but it doesn't have a label on. But it's got all those like hazard warnings, sort of like your do not touch. It doesn't have anything that you think that it's poisonous, but you can definitely tell that this is a chemical component or solvent or something.
Okay, cool. Could I dip a pen in it or a quill and see what happens?
Okay.
So, must I roll?
No.
So I open
can.
it up. I'm going to take like a little sniff. And I'm like,
Yeah.
And I pick up a quill from the desk and I just dip the end in to see what happens.
Nothing happens, but what do you do with that quill?
I put it back on the table.
Okay. So you guys are just randomly like looking around and like doing a bit of searching, that sort of stuff. And Britta, you touch the pen again, or the quill, and this time you find that it does not move. Like, the harder you try to tug at it, you cannot move this stuff.
It's stuck on the table.
Like,
Some glue. Magical glue.
Magical glue. Is it magical glue, or is it just like really strong chemical alchemy sort of concoction?
Perry, can you roll an intelligence check for me?
I think wait means if you move the table, it will still stay where it is.
You want to try that?
Yeah, I'll try that. Why not? Emlyn sees you guys dicking around with the pen and he's like, this is what I think. Pushes table out of the way. See if Quill moves or if Quill stays in midair.
No, the quill stays solidly stuck to the table. But Perry, did you roll that intelligence check?
Yeah, I've got a 17 plus 3, so dirty 20.
Okay, cool. So you, being a person of science and all of this, you've heard of these super powerful and magical glues. The glue that this comes to mind is called sovereign glue. And what makes sovereign glue special is that although it takes like a minute to set, once it's set, the bond can only be broken by other magical components or magic up to the level of a wish spell. So basically,
What the fuck?
When this should
That's
glue
insane.
something, it is glued.
Okay. Up to a level of a what?
A wish spell.
A
So
wish
wish
spell.
spell is a 9th level spell.
Okay.
And it's also like quite rare, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is basically like,
Chop your arm off kind of shit if you get stuck.
it's the glue flex tape wants to be.
So shouldn't be fucking with it, basically.
Yeah, I just be like, can we keep that sealed and away from?
Cool. And then
I'm gonna ask Britta and say I'm gonna tell her that it's sovereign glue and all of that detail and whatever. And ask her if she wants to hold on to it, if she wants me to fight it.
Do you maybe have like a leak-proof Ziploc? Maybe can you a Ziploc?
Perry's gonna just sort of look at her strangely and say, "Yes, sure."
You know, like with the altitude and stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in like a little like it's like a wax sealed cloth bag that I have in my coat. I will put it in there, make sure the lid's tight, and then put it back in.
I'll be like, while we're at it identifying things, do you guys know what this is? And I'll like show you the armor as it tries to like bite me.
So we have a problem. You stole my spell slot that I can't identify for you. I'm sorry.
Well, if you guys want to spend 10 minutes here, you can cast it as a ritual spell.
A what?
Okay. All right. Cool. I'll do that. That's fine.
Ritual spells, they don't take. Well, you can use a spell slot to cast them, but if you cast it as a ritual, it doesn't use a spell slot, but it takes 10 minutes. So if you guys are just going to like hunker down here for 10 minutes, then you can cast.
Well, while they're doing that,
I assume
watch
we
the
don't.
floor. I'll watch the door, not the floor.
Okay. All right. Because I kind of assume that we're not really going anywhere until Rebecca decides she's found what she's looking for.
Yeah. Hey, Rebecca.
She's kind of out of our league.
Yeah, Rebecca's just busy. Every like book or jar that looks interesting, she's just like ripping off the shelf and just stuffing like into her coat. You don't know where all the stuff is going, but like she's just like pulling random book. Like she's effectively looting this place at this point. She found her.
Well, she is a giant asshole, so that's probably where it's going.
Well.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll for my identify spell. It is identify, right?
Yeah, you don't need to roll for it.
Oh, okay.
Cool, but also this means that it's 10 minutes per sort of casting here. So it's if you want to identify more than one thing, it's going to take an additional 10 minutes. So just keep that in mind before you decide to identify everything.
Okay, that's fine, but I'm just identifying the armor, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Well,
cool. So I'm gonna start with the armor, and then if once I'm done with that, I want to look around the room to see if there's anything else I like to.
Yeah. Also, I want to go check those things in the background that look like fruit.
Yeah.
What? So you're leaving
Also,
the
did
door
I find
now?
anything on the bodies? I searched the bodies.
After the ritual.
Okay, so while you busy keeping an eye at the door, I need you to roll a perception check for me.
22.
Cool. So what you see is just like smoke coming through from where you guys were. So like you'd assume like, okay.
Wait, I can't hear you. You were breaking up that whole time. Do you mind just repeating it for me?
It's just Imlin sees like plumes of smoke, like just pouring out of the room. You guys set the fire in, and it's what you notice with that 22 is that it's not moving like regular smoke. It's not clinging to the ceiling. It's not that. It's almost just like slithering along the floor, like it's almost alive, like just heading out the doorway.
I'll be like, I don't think we quite killed the dragon, guys. I think it's looking for us, in a sense. So you might want to hurry up.
Sorry, hang on. That you broke up there. Is it the paper dragon that's alight and now moving?
Well, Imlin just saw smoke. That's all he saw.
Okay. Yeah.
Very unnatural.
And then...
Did we cast a ritual spell?
Yeah. So, yeah, you've cast it. Perry, do you want me to read what the armor does for you? Or is it cool if it just sits in Imlin's equipment?
Yeah, it's cool, but doesn't Imlin need to know what it does for him?
I know what it does. Well, I know what it does. Imland. Let's just assume you tell Imland.
Okay, cool.
It's basically just armor with a shield spell built, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's fucking cool. Rad.
Oh, it makes me completely immune to magic missile.
But yeah, cool. So Perry, you don't find anything of note on these guards' bodies. It's just like the regular armor, the
Not even like
knights.
some drinking money.
No, they were on duty. But so what you do eventually find, like when you're digging around, you find on the one guard, you find an envelope. And when you open it up, it's got a photo
What?
of...
Sorry, you're breaking up there
Oh,
again.
no,
Wait,
don't go there, wait. Go there.
You find an envelope, and inside it says it's retirement papers, and
And it's
you
sort
can
of
and
a-
they dated today. Like today was the god's last day.
And a picture of his grandchildren. Why don't you put that in there too? And his cat. His cat and him working on his model boats that he likes to sail.
No, you don't find it, but you find a letter from his grandson saying how excited he is that they're going to now
Every
have
time-
time to
Well,
go
every
on that
guys-
boat journey. Yeah.
Hey guys, I have a very distinct feeling that you were trying to make me feel bad for murdering the god. But luckily for you and me, I disconnected that whole time, so didn't hear any of it.
Oh damn! Just know that you're a monster.
It was. I'll tell you what it was. It was a retirement papers for today, and a letter
Oh my
from his
god.
son saying how excited he was to be going on the upcoming fishing trip or something.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Essentially.
Okay.
Although, to
cool.
be fair, I'm pretty sure the one guard's not actually supposed to be dead.
No, they would be dead by now. It's been more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, there's only
Or
10
10
minutes
minutes.
of air, and then like they split that 10 minutes of air for every person that's in there. So they only had 5 minutes each.
One
in
guy
it.
dead going in, so wouldn't it still be 10 minutes?
One
But
guy's
it's
gonna-
been more like no. But the thing is, like that fight with the dragon and like just randomly running around that sneaking session and the conversation with
Oh, yeah,
Theo.
okay.
It's been way more than 10 minutes.
Fair
yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
Okay, cool. So I'm just going to give the room another once over to see if there's anything I'd like to pocket.
Yeah, so-
And then sort of suggest to Rebecca that it's time to get the fuck out of here before anything else
Yeah.
tries to.
I think it's time to make our way. I rolled a 12. Oh no, sorry, I rolled the wrong thing. I rolled a. Oh, that's even better. I rolled a 19 for investigation word. For my once over.
19.
group. Yeah.
All right. Do I have to roll investigation for my sleep of the room?
Yeah. So, I'll tell Emlyn what you find now. Perry, roll.
Sorry, I just read the title of this fucking session. I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm dying.
Wait, I haven't seen. Wait, does it say?
Guys,
The escape
it's
part
the
two, the
escape
escape
part two,
room.
the escaping in Tokyo Drift.
Okay. I just didn't see that.
Okay, yes,
So-
sorry, I'm rolling investigation now. I'm done laughing.
Yeah, and then I need the three of you to roll perception for me. All three of you. So while you're
while-
rolling,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say while I'm doing that and looking around, I'm gonna look at Parry and say, "Hey, Parry, I think it's time to make like a banana and get the fuck out of here."
I agree, Britta. As much as I love our drinking conversations surfacing during Borderland combat, I am very ready to get the fuck out of here. Okay, I rolled a 30, and then I got +7, so it's a dirty 20 on investigation, and I'm rolling perception now.
I got 19 for investigation and 14 for perception.
I got 11 on perception +4, so 15.
Okay, so I got 8 on investigation and 19 on perception. So I'm kind of
Okay.
just standing there, not looking at anything. I guess I'm just listening.
So
Well,
there's nothing. So Emlyn, what you don't see anything like any items or anything that catches your eye, but like looking at these trees, and these plants and the fruit and that, what you do pick up, and you would know this from your background, your experience, like with studies and travels, that these plants aren't native to Corvette. They're not something that would naturally grow in the Breland or Zilargo, or I can't remember the place's name. These are definitely like alien species. Alien as in not of this continent. You haven't traveled enough to the other lands, but this is definitely not native.
Not from around these
flora.
parts.
Yeah.
Are there any seeds or anything attached to them?
No, they all look dead and like wilted. Like
So there's no like sample I could take.
No, everything would be. You couldn't be able to grow anything from it. You could break off like some bark or a branch or something, but
Yeah,
nothing
that's what I mean. Like if I could use this as ingredients, like pieces of bark and stuff from each tree.
Yeah, go ahead. And then,
seeing as I don't know what they are, I'm just gonna add bark of weird trees.
okay, cool. And then, Britta, you don't notice anything. You get the distinct feeling that anything of note has now been glued down under a quill. So you don't find anything special. And then Parry, you find another jar. It's bigger than the other two, and it's got a thick green liquid in. But before that, and I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh God.
The fire dragon is coming.
No.
Not something else. Something worse.
I wouldn't
Okay.
do that.
Initiative. Where's my initiative? Okay.
It's a smoke dragon this time.
I got 12.
Okay, guys, I'm outside smoking. Can someone roll
these things again.
my DM, please?
They're kind of cool, by the way.
Hey, sorry, Amber, I didn't hear that.
I don't have my. I walked outside. I'm smoking on my phone. So can you roll dice for me, please? Thank you. It's not working on my phone.
Okay. That's +2. So you got 14. What did everyone else get?
6.
I got. Where did I get? I got 12.
Yeah, Imla's just gonna be staring at his fucking feet again.
So Rebecca actually goes first. And she takes a nice leisurely stroll towards the door.
She's just like,
fuck that, Rebecca.
And then no, she'll fire she'll fire at one of them. Wait, sorry, I have to find this spell now.
One of what?
The Inklings. So yeah, they were the things that attacked Perry last time. You know, those little ink monsters.
Oh, were they smoking?
No, they're not smoking. The smoke went past you guys. It didn't come into your room.
Oh, did I miss something?
Great.
Oh no, did you remind him about the smoke? What did you do, Britta? Did you Britta it?
I Britted it. I'm just gonna,
yeah.
we can all assume that whatever I'm doing is Brittering things. I mean, even like Wade's like, I'm like, yeah, I picked up a quill and I put it down on the table. He's like, well, you've glued all the important documents down to the table now, so.
God,
yeah,
that's worse. Shit, sorry, I need to do, because yeah, her doll is going to also, she missed her first shot, so her doll is going to, she only hits the one.
What about that?
Yeah, so she'll only hit the one. I just need to check what its save is. Sorry, this is taking forever. Her spell list is so long.
Oh no. Oh, by the way, just as a aside, when you guys were done with the whole ritual, I took a stick that was lying around and I beat the armor to let me put it on. So it's not attuned, but I'm wearing it.
Okay, cool. It takes about an hour to don and doff armor, but cool. It's not fitting you great, but
I
feeling.
thought it was just for attunement.
No, this is just regular like armor stuff. It takes a while to actually put it on in that.
I thought it was
But
leather armor. It was just like putting on pants and stuff.
Okay, you have it on.
No, it's fine. I'll take it off. It's not a crisis. It doesn't do that much to my armor class anyway. It's like +2, so yeah.
Cool. So these things, I4 needs to roll. Sorry, I finally figured out what this thing does. Woo! And it fails. So it takes 2d6 damage. Cool. Oh wow, it does fuck all. Cool. And now it is their turn.
Oh yeah.
So this one will...
Last time they didn't even get a chance to do anything.
Yeah. So this one goes all the way up to Perry. And Perry, can you roll a Constitution check for me, please?
Oh no! Can you
Don't
roll
get
a
guard at
Constitution
it.
check for me?
Jesus. Okay. This feels weird, me rolling for a player.
No, it's fine. I promise. I'm gonna go inside just now. This is the last one.
Okay, I'll roll. Let's see. Oof. Yeah, I shouldn't have rolled. You fail. And what you guys see is this inkling disappear up Perry's nose.
Oh,
No. No. What's the cat doing? Why didn't the cat try and save me? It liked it. I did a contested roll. What?
The cat has 2 hit points, like max. Do you guys really wanted to get involved in combat?
No, probably not.
No.
Well, actually, I don't care. Throw it at the problem. See if it works it out.
Cool. So Perry is now possessed.
Oh, fantastic.
Cool. Now it's this Inkling's turn. It's going to run up to Britta.
Oh, joy.
And Britta, can you roll Constitution for me, please?
Yes, I can. Please. Oh, man, I got 13.
Okay, you pass. So it tries
thanks.
to get at you, but like it didn't ask for your consent, and you all about that Me Too movement, so you give it a stern look and it just backs off and leaves you alone.
That one does.
That one does, okay.
Cool, so this one is going to go after Rebecca.
Yeah, that's going to go well. It's going to end up possessing itself.
No, it's just been damaged, so it's going to try to hit back. Cool, and fucking hits with a 22. Jesus.
You.
Cool, just does not a hell of a lot of damage. Cool, now it is Perry's turn. So, Perry, are you back?
I am indeed back.
Cool, so you are now being mind controlled. So at the end of your turn, you'll be able to roll another Constitution check to see if you dispel it. But right now, you are hostile to the party. So...
Oh, Jesus.
Right.
What do you want to do?
Sit down.
I'm gonna aim for Rebecca.
Yes. Thank you. Good choice.
Yeah.
Aim for the
yes,
dead
I'm
guards.
gonna
They look
aim-
threatening.
So I'm gonna can I pretend that I pulled out my fucking goddamn crossbow? Hello?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to yourself. Yeah, you can pull out your crossbow.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my crossbow and aim for Rebecca.
Cool. That does mean your AC is going down by 2, though, hey?
Oh fuck yes, no, I remember there was a reason why I didn't use that. Fuck yeah, okay, cool. That's fine. I'm possessed, okay? I obviously don't care about my AC right now.
What is
Cool.
AC?
Armor class.
Oh, okay.
Cool. So you're rolling to hit Rebecca.
It's not good.
I don't think she's going to be very happy with that.
Fuck. Okay. I got a 10, and it's the crossbow to hit. Hey. +5 to hit 15.
Nope. You shoot at her, and just you're not used to shooting at children, so your hand's a bit shaky. So the bolt doesn't hit and just like zooms past and hits against the wall. Cool. Is there anything else you do as an inkling?
Yeah, I guess I'd move towards one of whatever my hostile party is. Oh, would I turn on the cat? That's so horrible.
He grabs the cat and breaks its neck.
No, I'm going to say that the inkling
It's away.
doesn't know. The
'Cause you
actual inkling didn't see that the thing is there, and like it's not controlling like your mind. It's more just like puppeting your body, so it doesn't have access to your memories or anything. So it doesn't know that the cat's there.
Okay, cool. Then I'm actually gonna approach. I'm gonna go towards Britta and join the horde of inklings, I guess, surrounding her or whatever the fuck.
Okay, cool. And now it is Britta's turn. Oh, and then
Wait,
roll
how do
another-
I get unpossessed? Sorry, this is just a
Roll-
general meta question.
this is you need to roll another Constitution check now.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and hope you get it. I'm gonna fuck you up, bro.
Okay, Constitution. That's 15 plus 2. Oh, I have 2 Constitution. That's nice. 17.
Cool. So you pass. So as you busy like shuffling over to Britta, you start to cough, and it's your coughing gets like wet and like that
That is fucking disgusting, Wade.
that morning after you've been out drinking and smoking. It's like that sort of cough. It's
I
the
finished like a pack and a half on my own. I get it.
Yeah,
Jennifer's
and then-
body shit.
and then you spit out the inkling on the floor, and
That's fucking gross.
it is dead.
Oh, wow. So that's
Dead.
Yeah.
Well, that's handy.
Hey
I
guys,
can-
turns out you just need to let them possess you and then cough them up again.
So they're parasites, like a virus, and their life cycle gets interrupted and they die.
Pretty much, yeah. I could always like retcon that and have it alive and fighting you, if you think
No.
the other 5 and 6 in the room aren't enough.
No, I'm okay with my theory that it's a parasite.
Let's snort them like cocaine.
Okay,
Then
cool,
hope to
Britta, what are you
survive.
doing?
My turn.
Yeah.
Are any of them on a metal surface or touching metal?
No.
Thick.
Did one of them step on the quill?
Which one is next?
I can't tell you that.
Okay, so wait, hang on. I 2, Inkling 2. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Cool, what does it need to roll?
Let me see. Dissonant Whispers. Okay, and I'm casting it at 2nd level. Does that affect anything? 4d6.
Cool, yeah, I just, what is the save for it?
Let me see. When you cast a spell using spell slot 2nd level high, the damage increases by 1d6 for every slot level above 1st. Where do I look for the save again?
It'll be under your spells. It should be right at the top. It'll say modify spell attack and save.
Modify spell attack and save. 14. Save DC
Okay.
14. So let's do 46, eh?
Yeah, and then I need to roll to see if I pass this thing.
1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. Ooh, 13.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, but you gotta pass first or not?
Yeah, it's wisdom. So, yeah, pass it. Only takes half the damage. So you're going I2, hey?
Yeah.
Cool. What
So
did you say your damage was? Sorry, 13. So
13.
half 13.
I'm hoping it's got water. Oh, that's. Oh wait, I'm using dissonant whispers again.
You fuck this thing right up, but it's still alive. Cool.
Okay.
And now it is I3's turn. Britta, can you please roll Constitution for me?
Sweet. Good thing I used up all my spells, so I can't use that against any of you. I got 12.
Is slapping the possession out of someone canon? Question.
No. 12
about
is
giving them a
exactly
hanky?
what you needed. So this thing jumps at you and starts like clawing at your face, but you give it a stern talking to, and it rethinks its approach to relationships and generally leaves you alone. Cool. So this one is trying to get down here. It can't move very far. Rebecca will roll against it.
Oh, fuck. Can Rebecca get possessed?
She can,
Oh, Jesus.
but Rebecca passes.
Thank God.
Yeah, we're dead if that happens. I'm so glad I decided to go look at roots.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna just take that ticket out, and just have it in my hand.
Yeah, agreed.
Cool. So then, Imland, it is now your turn.
Are there any jars between me and anywhere? Are
There
there
would-
jars in the room that are-
roll
that have,
perception
like-
for me.
that have lids? Wow, 4.
You don't see shit.
Don't even see the fucking tree.
Like, as you turn around, you whip around, your armor, which hasn't been tied properly, sort of like falls
Oh,
over
no,
your
I said I'm
head
not wearing the
and-
armor. But yeah, fair enough.
Okay, the branches that you snapped are full of dust, and you get some dust in your eye, and you don't see any jars.
Okay, I move over to, let's say, just like the 3 o'clock of I3, but like 5 foot, another 5 foot back. Yeah, there. No, 5 foot forward. Sorry, 5 foot forward. Otherwise, it's going to end poorly for Britta. Okay, and I just burning hands I3.
Cool. Isn't that a cone attack?
It is a cone attack, which is why I'm standing there.
So is it 15-foot cone?
Yes. I shouldn't hit Britta. I should hit the 3 inklings, though.
I'm just double checking. So that will shoot off like there.
Oh, yeah. I'd probably aim... Oh, would I actually hit all 3?
If you aim it like that, yeah, you'd hit all 3.
Nice. Yes, that is what I intend to do.
Cool. So what are they rolling?
They're rolling 13.
What save? I'm assuming Dex, right?
Yeah, Dex.
Cool. Ooh. Cool. So only 1 passes.
Yeah, well, the 2 that don't pass take 13 damage.
Cool. So there'll be 7. So the one closest to you that gets the biggest blast just outright explodes.
Poof.
And I don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
But it's like, not the marginalized inkling.
No, surely it's just a misunderstanding. There's no one here to
that will
represent
die
them.
as well. I imagine all of
So
them
you
die.
see-
They don't have a hell of a lot of health, do they?
You got the 2. So as you raise your hands and this like cone of flame like bursts out, the one closest to you is just completely immolated and disappears. You even wipe out any memory people had of it. And
Everyone's like, I could have sworn there were 6, but now there's only 5.
the other one sort of, it was already weakened by Britta's attack, so you obliterate that one. The last one, seeing 2 of its comrades fall, tries to like skitter away, but it's not fast enough, and you catch it as it tries to get out of your cone. And do you want any bonus action, anything, or are you good?
Yeah, I'm just quickly doing this. Just give me a second. I need a 1d10 plus 1. I gain 4 health.
Ooh.
Bonus action, I don't really think I have anything worth doing. I have opportunity attack, which I don't think... Hey, wait. You said the I1's retreating, right?
Well, no, there was flavor, so it hasn't physically moved away from you.
I'm just checking. Oh, and I gain 5 temporary HP.
Okay.
So, I don't know if this is going to help at all, but, it doesn't hurt. How long is temporary till I take a long or short rest?
Yeah.
End of initiative.
So, no,
Okay.
it stays with you until you rest, but you can't heal it. It'll be taken first, but yeah, we'll cover that when you damage.
No, I don't think I can do anything else. I guess I'll draw my sword. I'll still have the candle in my one hand, but I'll have the sword in my other.
Okay, cool. So once you do this, you burst out the flames. I1 sees you. It just sees all its friends destroyed, and it runs like it's trying to get away. And the safest place for it right now is inside you. Emblem. Can you roll a Constitution check for me, please? Constitution save.
It's shit out of luck. 17 plus 3, 20.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. This thing just
my beard protects me.
Yeah, it's that natural in 95. Eh? Cool. Now it's back to Rebecca's turn. She's just going to take a step back and attack the one.
Oh yeah. By the way, I might want to mention the table is now on fire because it's me. So of course.
Everything seems to be on fire except the quill. The quill just seems.
I was about to say.
The quill's just I'm not going anywhere.
It's coated in glue. Well, the half of the quill it is coated in glue.
Fucking nice, but I'm switching to my own dice app. So I'll keep this one for damage. So Rebecca does 18 damage to this one.
Good job, Rebecca.
Yeah, girl.
I would like to point out that I am at least for this room, I'm more effective in combat than Rebecca is.
Okay, do you guys want to 1v1 after this?
No, I think we'll respect each other a little bit more now, that's all.
Rebecca doesn't respect nobody, bruh.
And we don't want to set the whole building on fire.
Why not? Just go for it, live your best life.
Check by the time we walk out of here, the flying islands are just on fire and slowly sinking down through the clouds.
By the time we're done.
You haven't done that much damage.
I have set fire to every room I've been in so far.
Yeah, and that hasn't gone super well for you.
No, it really hasn't.
Cool. So she does 12 damage to this other one and straight up murders it. Okay, cool.
Okay, sweet. So she's not gonna get possessed anytime soon.
Can I do a flavor thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. Are these things sentient?
You don't know.
Okay. Well, can I? Let's see. Hang on. I need to find the right thing. There we go. Can I, with a roll of 12, stare I1 down? Just I'm watching.
Intimidation. Well, they seem to respect me and my strong feminist monologues.
She's saying no.
Oh yes, of course. Your strong feminist monologues are the only things that truly work against the Inklings.
Right.
So you can roll, Emlyn, you can roll a intimidation for this.
I did. I rolled 12.
Oof. Okay, let's see what this dude rolls against you. It rolled a 4, so you successfully intimidated.
Oh, really?
Yep. Cool.
Oh,
so
we could have talked to them. We could have talked them down.
Perry
You can. we've discovered this now, that not fighting is sometimes also an option. But Imlan at this point is just sick of this place. He's just like, I'm just going to put it all down.
Okay.
Yeah. Perry, it's your turn. You've recovered from your coughing fit and your introduction to the wonderful world of possession.
Yeah, I'm just. Is there a window I can stare out of?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go towards Rebecca, just sort of like solemnly staring into space, and reaching in for another health potion.
I thought you were gonna say hug.
I'll shout back at you like, you get used to it.
Cool.
Thanks,
So you're at the
Imlan.
door.
I appreciate it.
Cool. So you're gonna take a health potion.
Yeah.
Cool. 2d4 plus
What's that
2.
again? Oh yeah. Okay. Let me roll that quickly. Okay, so 4 and a 3, so 7 plus 2 is 9. Yes! The almost perfect amount of hit points.
Nice. You're almost back to full now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm sitting on 24.
I don't have any spells left. I'm wondering what I should do.
You've got a big ass sword. You
can
can
I
hit
look
this
for
thing
any jars that might be lying around as well?
Oh my god, Britta, you have a giant ass fucking sword. We saw it earlier. Just fucking use it.
I know, but think about it's ink. What is my sword
Yes,
gonna?
exactly. Thank you. It's a living pen.
Okay. Roll perception.
Aren't you
then,
into
but
like?
that's your
Aren't you
action.
super into killing blows, Britta?
I am. I totally am. But I was thinking, I was like, it's not gonna do. Okay, perception check. Okay, so this will
Yeah.
tell me whether it's
If inklings can change, so can she, Perry. Okay.
16.
Cool. You see jars, but they're all the way over by Rebecca and Barry.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna try then.
Did you
Can I
just call
use
me Barry?
Barry?
I said Perry.
Barry, in like a very
Barry.
South African way. Barry. Okay, cool.
Just
Then,
Barry.
but you see, I also have like limited charges with my Blade of Tempest, right? So every time I use it, I have to mark it off, right?
Yeah, so it's equal to your charisma. So I think that's plus 3 or 4. So you've
Plus
still got
3.
quite a few left. Yeah, until
Got
you
3
sleep.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who knows how many people?
Well, how many fucking encounters of inklings
We're gonna have
find
before we
in this
get out of
goddamn
here.
house?
Yeah. Maybe I can. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll take out my dagger. Where's me
Cool.
dag? What does me dagger do?
Where's me dag?
Where's me dag? Okay. So
Oh my god,
dagger.
I would call it a dag. Ew.
Call it a dagger. That's totally a Brita thing.
As like dags.
It's plus 6 to hit. So roll, yeah.
Let's see. Roll my d20. I got 7. 7 plus.
Did you not
plus-
want it? Oh no.
No, I got
7.
7. But
Six,
what's
7 plus.
what?
7 plus 6, 13. Yeah, you hit the
Oh,
thing.
no.
Roll damage.
I
7
don't know.
plus 6 will be 13. Yeah.
Okay, 13.
You hit it. The AC is 12.
Okay, what? Then I do damage. What's damage again? D.
It's 1d4 plus 4 for your dagger.
Where's my 1d4? Here we go. Okay, so I got 1 plus 4 is 5.
Cool. You needed to do 3 damage to it.
Ah, nice.
It is also dead. Cool. So you
It's a
guys
dead
have
distance
murdered.
one try to
And Imlan's
speak
just
to-
like, no, I was gonna catch that.
So again, I walk over to it with like a half smile and my head cocked, and then like I my dagger out of it and wipe it on my leg. Holster my dagger in my like weird. What would it be?
Holster.
Where would I be keeping my thigh dagger holster?
Somewhere in
I
the
think it's your gag
distance,
holster.
you guys hear the CSI Miami theme play.
Oh, dun, dun. Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, I need
Cool.
to
What are you
Ashley
guys
Britta
doing
playing
now?
it on her
Give
little
me a
fucking-
Horatioism. Oh, I
Oh.
guess we could write that one off.
Wow. Okay.
I think they didn't have an inkling of what we could do.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
That was way better. Sorry,
Perry-
Britta.
Signing off that
Okay.
bullshit.
Perry and Rebecca take 2d6 psychic damage each after that. Cool. So you guys are out of this round of combat. What are you doing? Do you want to
England takes
explore
out
some
his
more?
ticket, announces to everyone very clearly, including the inklings around him, what's left of them, that I'm sick of this shit, and tears his ticket.
Boy,
Ooh.
what happened?
Nothing.
Yeah, I figured
Oh
as much.
shit!
So Imland's stuck here.
Imland's trapped here.
As nothing happens, he just takes his ticket and throws it into the table fire. He's just like, yep, figures.
The table fire that you set. Amazing.
What's Rebecca
Um,
doing?
I'm gonna
Rebecca
say
just
to
like
Rebecca, can we get the fuck out of here, please?
Rebecca just looks at Imland and is like, I can't believe after all this time we've spent together, you still don't trust me. And then,
No, lady,
She's
I don't care about you. I want to go home. My feet are sore, and I have ink all over me.
I need a pee, man.
cool. All you
Carrie's
guys,
sort of still just like mournfully staring into the distance and like clearing her throat more than and clearing his throat more than necessary.
Perry, what's up, bro?
I tasted things.
Oh, what kind of things? I mean, it sounds like you and this inkling had a pretty intimate encounter.
Shut the fuck up, Britta! I was possessed.
Well, wait till you notice the buzzing.
Okay,
cool.
can
So
I
what do
do
you guys?
Yeah.
What do you want to
Fuck,
do?
let's follow Rebecca. Like Jesus
Yes,
Christ,
we
it's not
just
like
gotta
we have a
walk with her.
choice. We're pretty dead without her, I guess.
Well,
No,
we
I'm
might
assuming-
not be, 'cause our tickets were fine. They didn't get touched by the anti-magic thing.
Well,
just
I
gonna-
just
Leave him not behind. Assume Rebecca would like take care of him.
okay. What do you guys
Bye.
want to do? Because I'm assuming you guys were gonna leave now. So what is it? Are you guys legit tearing your tickets?
I like
No.
that. Yes.
Kind of don't feel bad for leaving Imland. Kind of want to
Yeah,
see
me
what's
too.
happening.
Well, I mean, if it really did nothing, then yeah. I'll just grab onto one of you and see if it takes me with.
Okay, like a portkey.
And then if it
Yeah.
doesn't, we just hope Rebecca handles it. Like, I don't know.
Well, then I guess it's just me and the darling little girl.
See you on the
No, I'm not going to tear my ticket. I'm going to go towards the green room and still sort of every few seconds just mumble to Rebecca, can we please get the fuck out of here?
That's up to you guys. Like, okay, this is Wade now. Like, are you guys going up the stairs now? What is the plan? Do you want to do
Follow
some more
Rebecca,
searching
you're
down here?
moving her.
I want to go check out that mechanical humming room. I'm super into
Yeah.
mechanical things.
If
That's
Rebecca's
like
going in
completely
there,
my vibe.
if Rebecca's going in there, I'm gonna follow her.
Yep, pretty much.
Rebecca's not going in.
Okay, so what's
She's got what she wants, and you guys have been down here for ages now. She just wants to leave at this point as well.
okay? Like,
I'm gonna turn to Rebecca and be like, okay, give me 10 seconds.
They were like, every room's trying to kill us. Do you really want to go in there?
be like, cool. I'll go and hover nervously outside the door and watch what Perry's doing.
I'm
Harry,
gonna keep.
roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Is this damn dice rolling now? Perception check. Like a passive perception? No, I'm going in there looking for things, right? Ooh,
Yeah.
nat 20.
So cool. What was your main score? Like your
What?
what's your total?
Oh, my total is 20 plus perception, right? 24.
You guys saw that he just added a paper dragon, right?
No, I hate that. No,
Fuck.
no.
No, I'm
No.
lying.
It's our new Parry.
No, I was just going to do this whole thing where, like, you see all the wrenches and bolts start pulling themselves together in the form
my God.
of
And then I'm just like, oh my fucking God, nope.
And then
And
Rebecca
the door
locks
stops
the door
like
behind you.
No, wait,
No.
are you joking? Is this really happening? This isn't okay. Hold on.
No, I'm joking.
Okay.
Yeah, so no, you look around, and from where you're standing, this room is mostly empty. You can see it's a generator you saw when you guys walked in. It's got that low. That's where the hum you guys heard is coming from. And unlike the other rooms, it's got this green glow that's coming from the generator, but this is a lot neater. It doesn't have the same sort of like chaos. Like, you can tell that no one really works in this room too often. It's the only people that would come down here would maybe to maintain it. But if it's whoever the scientist is, whether it's Adric or whoever, this room isn't put a lot like of use goes into this room. It's purely there just for like maintaining the scientific like experiments in the other rooms.
Okay. Well, I still want to investigate it for interesting looking mechanical things that will fit in my pocket.
I draw both my swords now.
Cool.
I'm just listening really hard to anything.
Cool. So, Perry, roll an investigation check for me, please.
Okay. Ooh, that is a 19 plus investigation is 26. Guys, my rolls are killing it, but not the useful ones.
Cool. So you find a lot of notes about just general like maintenance, like manuals and that sort of stuff. And as you comb through the room, the book that does catch your eye is, and the reason it does is because it's out of place in a room like this. All the others seem to be very about just like how to maintain a generator, how to do this, But the one book you do find is it's a brief introduction to Warforge anatomy, which stands out to you, and it's flicking through it. It doesn't have any major depth, and from like the three of you know that the Warforged they're the newest race, but they're old enough for a lot of their secrets to have like fallen out of memory. So no one really knows the intricacies of how they work. But this book, going through it, it's more of a discussion about, do the Warforged have souls? And if so, where does the soul come from? And it makes mention...
Like Descartes Animal Mind vibes.
Pretty much. And
yes,
the term...
First
the
year
term
philosophy finally coming in handy.
The term that catches your eye is, it talks about a creation forge, but very offhandedly, but you don't know anything more than that, and that is what you find.
Fantastic. I'm going to put it in my little burlap sack.
Okay. And then the door slams. Roll initiative. No. What do you guys do?
No, wait. What the fuck? I hate this.
I just
Okay.
kind of stick my head in. I go, and then I go, can we go now?
Yeah, I found this cool book. She looks like unreasonably excited. Like, you really, like, there's like a childlike wonder in her eyes.
Okay, so Britta just looks at you and goes, cool. Can't wait to hear all about it in book club. Let's go.
I'm like, but
Cool. So you guys leaving? Are you finally leaving?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm going to go up to Rebecca and I'm going to say, let's tear these tickets, I guess.
Are you going to tear your tickets?
I was thinking about it, yeah.
Okay.
I will. But what about Imland? Maybe if we ask really nicely, hey, Rebecca, do you think you can fix Imland's golden ticket
or like
for him?
teleport him out of here. You're good at
Give
disappearing.
that shit. Yeah. Maybe you could like text your mom or something and.
Ask your mom.
Send her a sending stone, maybe. I don't
Maybe
know.
She
an
just
e-ticket.
She looks and just says like, I would love to, but you can see I don't have any of my equipment with me, and the time to create another ticket like that would be far too long and would be found out. And then added to the fact that these tickets require an anchor point. So if
Okay,
dear
fine. We fucking
Imland
get
had
it.
to
What-
tear the new ticket, he would end up back here.
Okay, cool. So
Ugh.
do you know which way we should go to make like a tree and get the fuck out of here?
Oh, hey, Wade.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can do this in universe. Never mind. I'll be like, Perry. A thought occurs. What else is in the bag?
Oh, yes. I think there was a piece of jewelry. I'm not normally a jewelry man myself.
Would you hand
but
it
it
to
did
me
look-
for a moment?
But it did look interesting. So I'm going to take it out. Oh, right. Oh, is this what you wanted me to cast Identify on? Oh, I got the hint now. Thanks, Wade.
Eh?
Yeah,
Uh,
in the bag.
So Imlan takes the ring and he just slides it on.
Cool. Nothing happens.
Okay. He takes it back off and gives it back to Perry. He's like, never mind.
Do you want to maybe inspect the ring? See if there's any insignia on it?
Oh, yes, that's probably a good
inspect the
idea.
ring.
I figured I'd do that passively as I was putting it on. Yeah, let me inspect it before I give it back.
Oh, no. Is this more pillars?
This is where you guys started. This is where you interrupted the
all right.
conversation. I'm just setting up the map because I'm assuming you guys are going to go up the stairs.
13,
Yes.
Wade.
Oh, there's still people in there.
No, there's no one in here at the moment apart from those suits of armor. What you find, what's pretty obvious, and Perry, you would have noticed, is that it's a very shiny ring. You guys can't figure out what sort of metal it is, but it's definitely high quality. It's not a jewelry. It definitely it's one of the purer metals that you would imbue magic into. So it's like a platinum or a better quality metal. And what you can see carved along the band is a pattern in a series of feathers.
I'll be like, I have no idea what this is. I'll just give it back to Perry. I'll be like, you keep it.
Perhaps this is something that might come in useful in a city full of fucking floating towers.
Can we fly out of the window, maybe, with it? Rebecca,
None of
thoughts?
Oh, someone asked Rebecca. That's a good idea.
Okay, so she's like, oh, this is a ring of featherfall. My mother obviously packed it in case, to Perry's point, one of us took a fall from one of these precarious towers.
On second thought, maybe I'll take it back.
Is the party still going on in the hall? Can we listen out for sounds of people upstairs?
So, yeah, roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
So this is more for what you see in the current hall, because you remember that when you guys were arrested, or whatever you want to call it, all the guests started to just teleport out of there. So you guys ruined the party.
Okay, so 13,
That's
yeah.
going to be in the newspapers.
So there's
what
no
did
one.
everyone else get?
Oh, were we all rolling?
I got
Sorry.
it.
Yeah.
Oops, my bad. Apologies. Ooh, I got a 5 plus 4, so 9.
Cool. So apart from just the suits of armor, there's nothing else in this room. It's Adric's left. Theo's managed to escape, and where she was is just a pile of dirt and rock. And so you can tell it was a little bit of a violent escape, but yeah, this room is now officially empty. Even the cogs aren't here anymore.
I'm just thinking about those elevators, guys. Remember we saw some elevators upstairs?
Maybe we should head up that way. But, quietly.
I'm just following Rebecca. She seems to know where she's going.
Cool. So just to remind you, Adric went this way.
I don't want to go where Adric. Maybe it's his like ornate bed chamber where he's got like massive life-size oil paintings of himself like above his bed. Naked.
Right
like bare skin throws.
You guys came from down here. Wait, let me change the color of this. Down here. And then there's one more door here. But this door is, and you can tell from the way this room is shaped, it's symmetrical. So you'd assume, with all your guys' knowledge of Eberronian architecture, that it probably leads deep into the manor, and Edric left the halls, left through the exit or something.
So he's somewhere in the manor.
So maybe we should head the way Adric went.
I'll be like, Rebecca, after you.
Yeah, which way does Rebecca want to go?
Cool. So yeah, Rebecca just leaves.
Yeah,
she just fucks off and leaves us. Thanks, bitch.
Well, she gave you guys an answer in the form of action. She's a very determined young girl and knows what she's about.
Okay, let's go. Let's just quietly peek around the corner where Adric went.
I'm just following her. She doesn't seem to get into trouble.
Yeah, but did she go out a door or did she just poof into the air?
No, she walked through a door.
Oh, okay, yeah. Follow Rebecca.
Cool. When you guys get through and you open the door, you are outside.
Hooray. Fresh air.
Britta starts singing.
Me so free. Free now. Me so free. Me so happy. Yay.
So what you guys see is not this. This is just for thematic, but it's a sort of vibe. So it's like being in a Ghibli movie where everything is just pristine and it's wide open spaces, and you're in this expansive courtyard in the Skyway district.
Infinity.
Yeah, 100%. So
people's grass.
Yeah, and it's clearer skies than any of you are used to. And Britta, the smell of the air is a clean that reminds you of home. Just that it's not that filthy city air that the other two guys are used to. So you can tell that the Skyway is definitely a world apart from the others. And looking over the edge, you can't see the city below you. Under you is just clouds, endless clouds. So you are high up.
High up. Wow.
Fantastic.
Looks like the man's been preaching.
Now we're trapped in a whole city.
Guys, I think if we couldn't fit in at the party, we probably won't fit in very long here either. Perhaps we should just find a ledge, put this ring on, and get the fuck out of here. Rebecca, if I wear this and everyone holds on to me, we'll be fine, right?
I think not.
Yeah, you would have a grasp enough of physics to know that the ring of featherfall or the spell featherfall only halves your falling speed. So if you add 3 other or 2 other people to it, you will more than outweigh its efficacy.
Is that a tram? Does anyone have some money on them?
So this is what you guys see now.
I'm okay, so our situation has not improved. Clearly.
So I'm just going to switch off line of sight.
Can we have a short rest?
I don't think this is the place for it.
Wait, my proposal for potential short rest is there like an alley or like a really shady forest walk for rich people that we could hide in and potentially
Lots.
have a short rest? Yeah.
So this is basically like the area you're in now.
Mm-hmm.
So from across, and Perry, you'd recognize this. This is an airship landing pad.
Yes.
So this is more or less like, and this is a fancy thing, and that's a fountain, and these black things are pillars, ignore those. So this is more or less where people like get in and off with airships from the skyway, the guys who aren't so magically inclined.
Well, I think all of us would know airships.
No, but the actual sort of like
I recognize the
pads
station
per se,
perfectly.
yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm still sticking with following Rebecca. She wants to go where we came from. We should follow her. Plus, we don't get paid if we don't follow her.
Yes, true. Rebecca, do you think we should grab an airship home? Did you have another plan?
As you guys are talking, roll a perception check for me, please.
Oh no, we're doing that thing again. Fuck.
Oh, well.
23.
Cool.
17 plus perception, hey? 21. Wow, I am perceptive as fuck today.
What you guys see from across the way is an airship docked on this station. So what are you guys going to do?
Watch and see how people are getting on. Do we have any money, by the way?
I have 6 copper.
All right. Yeah, no, don't worry about money. We'll be able to make our way. I think.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So are you guys just heading for the airship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to clear
I'm
his
still
throat
sticking
again.
with Rebecca.
Where is Rebecca?
She's done. This is where all you guys are, next to the fountain.
Okay.
Oh,
All
she's
right.
still there.
I want to say to Rebecca over the fountain, hey, there's an airship over there. Let's get the fuck out of here, Rebecca. And then I'm gonna clear my throat and sort of look disgusted for a second, and then walk towards the airship.
Cool. So after you tell Rebecca this, she moves. Wait, that was 155. She pretty much like bamps all the way, like pretty much to it.
What the fuck, Rebecca?
Just poof.
Okay, so
So-
we start walking to keep up.
What you guys saw
Yeah.
was she traced like with her fingers in the air, like the shape of a door. And when she was done and her fingers met again, like an actual door opened within space, and she stepped through. And on the other side, another door opened and she stepped out of.
That's so cool.
And I need to learn that spell.
Is it still open?
No, it's called Dimension Door, and you only allow to take a person with you that has to be the same size. So Rebecca is small, so you guys wouldn't have been able to go through because you guys are medium.
Apparently no.
You're
So-
medium.
All right. I'm
It's
gonna head towards
Rebecca's
Rebecca.
subtle way of fat shaming you guys. Are you going to
Yeah, I
dash?
guess I'll just make my way over there as well. And
Just
if
run
anyone's like, yes, I know she's better than me. To no one in particular.
Okay, cool. I'm going to say you guys are dashing just to try to keep up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think you're dashing too.
Yeah, jogging for sure. Oh, fruity rulers.
Cool.
Alright.
As you guys are trying to run off, what you see coming back from behind you is a familiar face.
Oh no.
Where's he coming from? Behind us.
Yeah. Wait, I
You
need
assume it's
to.
Edric.
roll initiative for him. Wait, he's not right next to you. He's up there.
What is Dick Biscuit?
Dick biscuit, you
Well, you guys literally broke into his house.
and set most of it on fire.
Body. Okay, we did, but he doesn't know that yet.
Fucking
True.
use this Adric.
Yeah. So, Adric,
But
wait,
doesn't-
sorry. I need to put everyone on the field first. Just ignore while I do that. He's
It
going
also
to
may
say
be a problem
something.
that I'm running through the plaza with my swords out.
Motherfuck. I got the
Doesn't Britta have like calm emotions or something? Like make
I
them chill
do.
the fuck out. So that
I
we
got
can leave.
18.
Why is this?
I
Hey?
don't have any spells left, I don't think though.
No, you
Yeah.
guys
Yeah.
aren't rolling. You guys haven't rolled initiative and stuff yet. Don't stress.
Okay, because I got 18.
I vote we just keep running. In fact, Imran
Yeah,
would
let's
probably
keep
just
running.
Imran would probably
also
see
just
this
wanna
and be
run.
like, just keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys are going to have to roll initiative for that if you're going to just try to like outrun. But anyway, so now that everything's on the field, so Adric just like he runs out of the door accompanied by these like clockwork soldiers. So you can tell they not as like big and heavily armored as the suits of armor you guys saw earlier, but they're not exactly like Warforged either. They're weird, like the lighter version of both. Sort of these they wouldn't have the sentience of Warforged, and they're just here as almost, you can tell, his personal bodyguard in a way. So that's
Okay,
vibe. So
like
wait, he's gonna talk first.
I do have calm emotions. I don't have to use spell slots for it. Just saying.
So he just runs out, and he's just like, he sees the three of you. You can tell by just his like general mannerisms, he's like, he wasn't expecting to see you. He's like not here to catch you. He definitely looks frazzled. And like you've seen Adric in the past, he's always been like, he's been a douche that like, oh, fuck you guys, I'm too good for you, da-da-da, very dismissive. And now he's like visibly shaken. His hair isn't as like perfect, and he's disheveled. And he just looks at you and he just says like, did you do this? Do you have any idea what you three have done?
No, it was.
I'm gonna yell and say, we didn't do anything. We were just chilling out of here since you yelled at us.
Okay, so we
Like,
banned you.
I tell you what I'm doing, I'm going home.
Okay, cool. So roll initiative for me.
Okay, do I not have to roll deception to see if he believes me, or does he just not believe me?
Can I use my prestidigitation thing to make a smoke bomb?
If it's your turn, but yeah, roll initiative to see where you place.
8. I'm
Okay,
really
I got
bad at
16.
initiative.
15 plus 2, 17.
I got 16.
17.
Yeah.
I'm always low on initiative.
It's not a bad thing in my mind.
Poor England. He's always just standing staring.
Cool. So it's not you guys. It is.
Okay.
Well, actually, Rebecca's first.
Oh,
Rebecca's
great.
back.
Rebecca is just gonna, and you see this. She like walks to the edge, and she's just like, ugh, I can't deal with more of this, and jumps off. Pew!
Bitch.
My fucking god.
So Rebecca's gone.
Okay, well, fuck you, Rebecca.
Wait, would there be time
Fuck
for
you,
me to
little
say
girl.
something before combat starts?
Yeah, you can.
I'll be like,
you can talk some smack
Throw
and
me
shit
the
if you
ring
want.
and tear your tickets.
Yeah, that's true. But then we're just gonna go back inside the house, inside the manor.
No, we'll go back, but Imlan's gonna stay there, and Rebecca's not there to protect him anymore.
He wants to jump over the edge with the ring. He said, "Throw me the ring." But didn't she say it needs an
No.
anchor point? So the spell's just going to take us straight back into the manor.
No, that's if we created a new ticket. That's why.
Yeah, it'll work. Throw me
Sure.
the ring.
It'll work.
tear your
Okay,
tickets.
I throw the ring. I throw the ring.
You can
And
throw
then
it on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not your turn, but he says that just before the clockwork soldier eviscerates him, I'm assuming.
Okay, alright, cool.
So the soldier, fuck, why is it not selecting? The soldier runs, and why is it not in order? Anyway, grabs Adric and like runs with him.
Oh, that's
Oh my
handy.
god.
Not
No.
like sort of.
Shit.
It's just because of his range. Like they running past you guys.
Oh,
Perry, it is your turn then.
Okay, I'm going to throw the ring to Imlan. What do I have to roll for that? Like a straight dex? I don't know.
Well, you're standing next to him.
so you could probably just hand
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna pass the fucking ring to. I'm gonna pass the ring to Imlan.
I will take the ring and put
And
it
then
on.
run towards Britta, grab her by the arm, and just start heading for the airship, I guess.
You can't grab and pull her. You can either hand him the ring or like
Hand him the ring
Grab.
and then run past Britta and yell at her to follow me.
Okay. We're not gonna
So
try to
wait.
take a.
are you going to run in this direction and then down? Or are you just going to run straight down?
Just run
No,
straight.
I'm gonna run like diagonally, like towards Britta's direction, because I want to go around that way to get to the airship.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, and then as I'm doing that, I'm gonna yell at her.
Okay, so that's 20. Yeah, 40 more. So you're going to... Okay, well, no, you've used an action, so you can't dash.
Yeah, so I got 30 feet.
Cool. Britta, it is you now.
Can I? What is dash? Can I dash?
Yeah, so that'll be 60 feet. So you're running towards the airship as well.
The airship, yeah, and with Parry in his direction.
Cool, so you make it there. Cool, now it's Adric's turn. Adric is also going to just fucking run.
What is he fucking running? What is he running from?
You guys did some shit. So who's going to make it to the airship first? And now it is Imland. What are you going to do?
I am going to put the ring on, and I'm slightly confused about what everyone's doing, so I'll shout, "Tear your tickets," and then I'll run over the edge.
Yeah, that's
Wait. I am now, Wade, going to ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you know if rings of featherfall require attunement?
No, I don't. But I assume, hang on.
You just kill yourself.
And as Imland, I would assume that if it was put in the bag in case of emergency, it would work immediately in case of emergency, which this is.
Okay. I'm so torn. Okay, roll an intelligence check for me.
You don't kill a man.
3.
Oh Lord.
Wait, can
Let me
I
guess,
can I have a reaction to him doing? Can I react to him?
You can
Wait. Let me roll Arcana.
Okay, roll Arcana.
I got 23 for Arcana. So I would
Okay.
know how something like this would work.
Yeah, they require attunement.
Oh, okay. So then never
Me,
mind.
Okay.
And it
Can I
only takes
react
an hour.
to what he's doing?
Yeah, you can react.
Okay.
Not
Can I,
much of a
can I
emergency
cast?
item.
Can I cast Featherfall on him as a fucking reaction?
No, because he's not falling.
I can't just
Yeah.
react to him like, oh, because he hasn't actually made a move because he just inherently knows that. It would.
Yeah. And now
Okay,
we
well,
entering metagamey spaces. So
I-
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
the
No, that's
ring on,
fine. All right, cool.
I'd put the ring on and I'd still run down, but I'd run down the opposite way, like to the 3 o'clock of those trees.
Like this way.
Yeah. Well, straight down, like still to the airship,
Cool.
and I'd be like,
Wait,
guys,
no.
this is bad plan. This is a bad plan.
I'm gonna only give you 30 because of the ring and the Arcana check and all of that took some of your action.
Yeah. No, fair enough.
Cool. So these guys are just gonna all move down.
I just thought of something.
Jesus. Yes, that was I think the most important roll you've made in this campaign so far.
Otherwise, I would have just jumped over the edge and just gone, whoa!
Yeah.
Bye, Imland.
Cool. So now we're back at the top of the initiative order. Roll perception for me.
Fuck me.
This is like a giant paper monster is gonna come out.
I know fucking know what's gonna happen. We're all gonna get to the fucking thing, and then they're gonna trash us to kick us off the fucking ish.
7.
16.
Ooh. 15. Wait, what is this? Perception.
Perception.
15 plus 4, 19.
So what Perry you see is from where Edric was running, like the doorway is just smoke, like the thickest smoke you've seen. Just
Oh fuck.
pours out of the door.
Yeah, that was me.
In thick clouds, and it starts to pull itself in like shapes.
Well,
it just like looks, and then little sparks, you start seeing them in it, and like flames, and then in one like almost inverted tornado, it spirals up, and a familiar yet different form.
It's the fucking dragon. Jesus H. Christ.
Wait. It is not that dragon.
It's a different dragon.
So this is what you see.
Dragons in one session?
Did we destroy the whole citadel?
So what
Did we just
springs
destroy the whole citadel? What's happening?
what springs out of the smoke is a draconic form, but it's so this monster is called an Ember Wyvern. So basically,
No. Is it a wyvern or is it a waven?
I've always heard
that's a potato thing.
Wyvern.
I've always thought it was waven. That's interesting. Sorry, carry on.
Wyvern as well.
God, nerd. So yeah, this
Shut the fuck up.
Like the paper dragon you guys fought not even an hour ago. This,
2 dragons in an hour. What the fuck?
this creature, it doesn't have the same like physicality like that the paper dragon had, and that's like the paper dragon obviously wasn't a fully formed creature. This one's body is made out of smoke and embers and ash and flame, and what you guys can tell, because I want you guys to know this, is that setting fire to, and you remember this where when you originally killed, inverted commas, the paper dragon, it tried to rise, and this was the form it was going to rise into. So by killing it, you unleashed sort of like whatever spirit was trapped within the pages.
Oh, fantastic. So I literally made it worse by making it better.
Should have left the candle.
Should have left the candle. Oh, by the way, it is wyvern.
Wyvern.
Oh, wyvern.
Yes, that is apparently the pronunciation.
Interesting.
Cool. So it is the wyvern's turn to go first.
Ooh, that's cool. You even used the phonetic English. I love it.
Yeah, I've been able to read phonetic for some time in my life.
Yeah, me too. I have a whole degree in linguistics.
Linguistics, I was about to say. I actually still got your link textbook. And I've started learning the phonetic chart too for my...
What? You stole my link textbooks? I was wondering what the fuck that was. I knew I'd given it to someone.
It was yours? It was... But there's one here if you want it.
Oh. No, I think I gave it to someone else. Anyway, sorry, carry on. No.
Let's stop our dramatic near-death experience to discuss linguistics and the phonetic chart.
This wyvern bursts forward in... It doesn't seem to flap its wings. As it flaps, it turns into like that Harry Potter effect when they apparate or whatever. And it like swooshes forward and like forms back into its shape and flaps its wings as it does, and just smoke and fire shoots forward and completely obliterates these 3 soldiers.
Okay.
Thank God we moved forward.
So yeah, these dudes are dead. Actually, no. Wow, they actually have a lot more health than I thought.
Wouldn't you, as a GM, just be able to be like, well,
They're dead
canonically,
now.
they're dead.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
regardless of how much damage
Wade
they
likes
actually-
nerd math.
He's a DM with
Um,
integrity.
No, this DM is thinking that potentially you guys need distractions / meat shields.
Mm.
So let me not just outright kill them.
Well, you guys might like to know that I have a plan.
Okay. I also have a plan. I want to like kind of tear my ticket.
Does this plan involve you killing yourself like your last plan did?
No, this plan actually involves me using my brain for a change.
Oh wow, Inman. That's exciting.
And not setting something on fire.
Cool.
How many hit
So,
points does this thing have?
83.
Metagame question.
Okay.
But yeah. It's a CR3 monster, if that means anything to you guys.
No,
No,
not well.
Not
Clearly not
okay.
to me.
So CR means challenge rating, and it's
Oh yeah,
basically
because those little cockroach things were like 0.2 or something.
no, they were a quarter. Well, so
Yeah.
0.25, yeah. And then the armor was 1, the paper dragon was 2, and now the ember wyvern is 3.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Okay, well, I still have a plan,
Yeah.
but I'll wait till it's my turn, obviously.
So what you see when this clockwork soldier bravely runs up to this thing and stabs at it with its spear is it hits like squarely in the chest. It's like a perfect strike that only an automaton could do. And the wyvern looks at it and you can tell it has no effect. Cool. Perry, it is your turn.
Fuck.
So it's like armored, so it can't.
I think it's more like incorporeal.
Yeah, like
so-
it kind of only takes magic damage or something, right?
Okay, yeah, I have no magical weapons left. Just let y'all know.
You have your sword.
Unless I
You have
sing
a
it
whole
as
fucking
soothing.
sword.
Yeah, but
I
isn't it-
still have the runaway opinion.
Your sword is a
Isn't it-
magic weapon, but yes, I want to run away, but I also want to just shoot a
maybe.
firebolt at it and then run.
Yes, piss it off. That always helps us.
Cool.
Yeah,
What is
but
the range
I
of,
make the airship first.
what is the range of firebolt? It should
Yeah, wouldn't you rather dash though? I'm saying this is a very meta comment, but wouldn't you rather dash because that gives you 60 feet?
Yeah,
I
I'd
just
rather
want it
dash.
to be as fucking damaged as possible by the time it inevitably catches up to us because we have 2 little human legs and it has giant dragon wings.
So roll intelligence before you cast.
Okay. Oh. Okay, we have a 19. Plus 3 to 22.
So you, being the person of science, understanding the elements and how resistances and vulnerabilities work, know that a creature of fire would be either resistant
Immune.
or outright immune to fire
Or even be boosted by it.
or something.
Mm.
So yeah.
Cool. Guess I'm dashing. Bye.
Cool. So Perry runs the fuck away. Cool. Britta, what is your plan?
Like
Rudy
straight through the
is
fountain.
right behind Perry. Right ahead of Perry.
Cool. Now it's Adric's turn. Woof, if Adric makes it to the ship before you guys.
Oh, we fucked. I'm a tripper motherfucker. Wait, can I opportunity attack him? He ran past me.
No, he's not in your threatened area. He ran straight down. You're over there.
Fuck you. I
He's
saw
over
him
there.
wander into my threatened area before you made him go straight.
No,
I
he-
saw that.
Fuck it.
Anyway,
Okay. So
You do not
fucking
wanna
right
attack
down
him.
there.
I just want to trip him.
Imland.
I don't want to attack him.
I'm
Imran,
gonna
what
run
is your plan?
9 o'clock to the little path in the middle.
Okay. Like there.
Well, I guess I can't go any further than that. I'm going to hunker down there. I'm going to stop there. For my action, I'm going to light the candle. And for my 6-second talking, I'm going to whistle very loudly at the dragon.
Like a sexy whistle, like.
No, like come over here, you ugly fucker. And I put the candle down on the ground nicely, and then I whistle at him.
Ooh, lessons have been learned. So what, you're putting it like here?
Yeah, like I try and get it middle of the... Well, no, I put it in front of me because I want him to come towards me. If that makes any sense.
So you want to provoke him?
I want to get him where I am, yes.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if I can like chuck a stone at him or something, but I guess that lighting the candle is pretty much my action.
Yeah, but I will, in a form of DM inspiration, give you an additional action because you let me use my sprite sheet again. So...
Okay, well, I don't know. You know what I can do? Seeing as how, these spells are really lightweight, I light the candle with my prestidigitation, however that's pronounced.
Prestidigitation.
Yes, that thing. And then I make like a loud sound with it as well. It could do all sorts of shit like that.
Well, you wouldn't be able to if you're in the field. You'd have to make the sound and then light the candle. But you couldn't light the candle and make the sound.
Huh? Why? Wait, what?
Because you're using a spell to make the sound, right?
Yeah, but it wouldn't reach him anyway, never mind. I guess I'll just whistle at him. Or throw a rock at him. Let me roll dex for a rock. How's that?
Are you catcalling him or like?
I was gonna say like do that Newt Scamander mating dance thing.
Like I'm doing like how you would call a dog over, like. Yeah. And yeah, I rolled 21 for throwing a stone at him.
Wait, which one are you doing? Because you're gonna have to roll like what, persuasion maybe?
I rolled dex.
Okay, so 21. Yeah, your rock hits this dude and passes right through him.
Yeah, it's just supposed to draw his attention, not kill him or hit him.
No, it doesn't seem to even phase him. Like you hit it perfectly, but it doesn't like land. Like it doesn't. Like I said, it literally passes right through his chest. Yeah.
Okay. So me also shouting and whistling and stuff. No effect.
Well, roll persuasion for me.
Persuasion. I roll to seduce the dragon.
Well, that's what bards are supposed to do, but the bard ran away.
Yeah, the bard has like 20 hit points, and the bard also has has to get up close to use the magical sword, so it's not going to take that risk because I get like what? Max 10 hit points and then I get roasted.
The wyvern rolled a 3 against you, so you have successfully persuaded it to come attack you.
Oh, great! That's fantastic. So glad.
Cool. So these dudes.
Caitlin just stands there, by the way, not phased at all about this dragon coming at him. He's just like,
What? You're not even running away, like towards us? Like, don't you still need to come towards us?
I can't. I've used all my motion.
Oh, don't you still have movement?
What if it breathes fire at you while it's running? And you're dead.
Spells fizzle out in the radius of the candle.
Oh, so it's magic fire. Okay, cool.
Yep. I assume.
Well, we're hoping.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to roll for these dudes because their attacks won't do anything. So now it is the wyvern's turn again. The wyvern sees this, and he beats his wings, like, and he flies towards you. Wait, what is his fly speed? Ooh, damn, 100 feet.
Yeah, more than enough, I'm assuming.
So he'll fly. Just imagine he's above you now.
Yeah.
And he flies over you.
But didn't he pass over the magic?
Yeah, but he can move like 100 feet, so he can make it past like a 10-foot like sphere.
Didn't it hit him as he was flying over? Make him fall to the ground?
The sphere's literally like He's
I
not
kind of
flying
tried
like
to
in a
come
straight
to
line.
me.
So you're saying he essentially flew over the sphere?
Yeah, because this is like, I don't know if it's metagamey, but this is basically the spirit that was trapped in the paper dragon, so it recognizes the candle.
Yeah. Well, it still can't touch me in here, at least, I think.
So yeah, but what it is going to do is it is going to cast its own spell.
Oh, okay.
And as it flaps its wings, where's this thing? 10. It like flaps and like smoke just seems to like fill the area, and it doesn't, as it hits the wave of the blue candle, it dissipates, but you literally have, your vision is now obscured. You cannot see past
Basically
whatever.
outside the ring of the candle.
Yeah. Wait, I can draw this.
Wade likes his toys.
So yeah. Imland can't see past it, and you guys can't see Imland anymore. He's just been swallowed by a wall of black clouds.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So these Clockwork soldiers, oh no, I'm not supposed to be drawing anymore. This dude is just gonna run. He runs towards you, and as he gets into the field, he collapses.
Well, aren't they clockwork? Are they also magically imbued? Or are they built?
Yeah. So they're built, but they would be powered by magic. So as he runs in, you basically sap all his energy.
Ah.
And now it's
Can I
Harry's
pick up
turn.
his weapon?
It's literally like a basic spear, but yeah, cool, go ahead.
No, well, actually, yeah, I actually will, but I'll wait for my turn. I have an idea.
Okay. Oh lord, you're gonna, I know what you're gonna do. Perry, it's your turn. Is Perry still around?
I have no fucking idea what to do. Like, I have no idea if I should just leave Imlan there or if I
See,
should.
this is one thing
run.
I'm trying to do. Like, I literally do this. You guys will notice that if it's not my turn during combat, like, my character doesn't say shit. Because, like, right now, I have, like, an opinion, but I'm just like, nope, because it's not my turn.
Yeah, but, like, I just saw you disappear, like, which is fucking concerning.
Did you, though?
But also, I'm scared of the dragon.
Well, considering you met me, like, 2 hours ago.
Yeah, okay.
Screw that guy.
I'm going to move towards the airship and throw a fucking net at Adric.
You know you have a pile of glue that never comes loose, right?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm
So
saving
what
that for, like, when I want to stick someone to a wall in a
you
haze.
move like there.
Yeah, and then throw a fucking net at him.
Cool. Roll.
Dexterity?
Yeah. Cool. Make an attack roll.
An attack roll. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 12 plus. Is it attack roll? Does that mean it's +5 to hit or not? No, it's like an armed strike, right?
Are you proficient with? I think it's a
Yes.
martial weapon.
I don't know. How do I know that? Where do I features and
Your
traits?
features and traits.
No, but it's also down. Yeah, proficiencies in languages. Under weapons, it'll say what weapons you're proficient with.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm. Wait, where under weapons? Where? I'm so confused.
It's on the bottom left of your character sheet.
Bottom left. Oh, right there. Right. Okay. No, I'm proficient with firearms and simple weapons. Does a net count as a simple weapon?
I'm not 100% sure. Wait, I can just Google this quickly.
Well, I mean, wouldn't this be a dexterity thing?
Yeah, but it would be dependent on whether she would add her proficiency bonus to it.
Oh, wait a minute, I've just seen your
It's a
proficiency.
martial ranged weapon.
Oh, so no then.
Definitely not simple.
So yeah, so just be your flat decks then.
Okay, flat decks coming up. Oh wait, what did I? Didn't I roll it? It rolled a 12 flat decks. So 12 plus 2 is 14.
You throw it at him, but even though he's like running, he just like looks at it and like takes out his sword and like slashes through it and just like looks at you and just says like, "We don't have time for this."
Yeah, we're gonna leave dick biscuit. Yeah.
Cool, Britta, it is you now.
Okay, listen, I'm just gonna go crazy here and like just try and dragon whisper the shit out of this thing.
Dragon whisper.
just gonna go for it. I'm gonna use what am I gonna use? I'm gonna use, I think it's soothing words first. Okay. Can now cast a spell calm emotions without expending a spell slot. You can use this feature 4 times. Okay, so I've only used it once. So I'm going to cast calm emotions with my soothing words.
Does it need to roll a save?
It's a 2nd level spell. Spell attack plus 6 and the save is 14.
What feature though is it?
What do you mean?
What is it to roll with?
It's bardic, so I think it's charisma.
Yeah, charisma 14. It says at the top there. It says under hit DC, CHA 14.
Okay, cool. So it is rolling charisma against you. And it got a 13, so yeah, it is now calm towards you.
Okay, and I'm going to use my...
It doesn't calm emotions. Like she can select, or she can only select the creature. Is it only to calm towards her, or does it calm towards...
It's just calm in general.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work on it. The spell says each humanoid. This isn't a humanoid.
Oh, what? Oh, my bad. Okay. I'm going to use my universal speech, though.
Ooh.
So you're actually going to try and genuinely persuade it not to kill Imlan? Or like what?
I have nothing else to do.
I think this might be a mindless beast.
No, I don't know. It casts a spell back at you.
Yeah, you can piss off a mindless beast.
But it can use
I don't
spells.
know. I think Britta should give it a shot. Give the disenfranchised smoke dragon a shot.
Maybe it turns out to be a nice guy.
It's an Ember Wyvern.
Mr. Ember Wyvern, sir, listen,
I lived in New York.
you look pretty upset. And I totally just want to say that I acknowledge your feelings. I validate them. And I would like to open up a discourse onto how we can resolve this problem with the least amount of bloodshed possible. And I'm backing towards the airship as I'm saying this as far as I can.
And I love in world what this actually looks like is this chick standing there going like,
It's, I think a great allegory for this would be the Kendall Jenner Pepsi ad.
Yes.
What's happening?
Haven't seen it.
Give the dragon a Pepsi.
So this wyvern looks at you, and it cocks its head, and in the smoky, you can tell like its throat starts to like glow, and in common, says to you, "You were the one who stabbed me, and now you talk of peace."
To be fair, sir, you were trying to kill us. It was a reaction. A reaction out of emotion.
Like,
We also are the ones that set you free.
Yes.
Persuasion?
And I will fight for this freedom with fire.
No. You don't need to fight. You can take it. You're free. You can just go and leave us all.
You can just fly away now. You're free.
Cool.
Go for it.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
wait, can Imlan get in on this conversation, or is he like way out of his turn?
can't hear her.
It's actually pretty close to your turn, but Yeah, I would say she was probably shouting. So I'm going to say that you heard it, but you can't respond.
Okay, fair
Okay.
enough. I can
So I got
definitely hear the dragon talking.
Yeah,
I got 19 and a 9.
cool. Yeah, 9 isn't going to do it.
Okay.
Cool. Now it's Edric's turn. He's just going to look at you and say, like, fool, and then, like, carry on running to the ship.
Fuck. But and wait, now do I get an opportunity attack? Can I trick him?
No, he's starting here. He would need to start here. He's not close enough to you.
Should have been closer to Adric, I guess.
Yeah, you shouldn't have
I
run
think
away
that
from him.
sums up our entire experience so far.
Cool. So Edric is a
fine.
turn away from getting onto the ship. Now it is back to Imland.
By the way, as Imland, I find airships highly offensive. They use air elementals to move around. Okay, set my people free is all I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Britta did not know
So
that.
that's why
and
you
now
and
that she
Britta
does.
is friends.
Okay, my 6 seconds, I'm just gonna shout at the dragon, be like, we both like fire, can't we be friends?
Why is
Is
no
that
one
like legit what you're doing?
Yes, that's literally what I'm. Well, that's my speech. I'm doing
Just
something else
fucking
in the
run,
meanwhile.
Emlyn.
Cool.
Run.
Do persuasion with disadvantage.
23.
Did you do your second roll?
What's the second roll for?
It's disadvantage, so
Oh,
you
right,
roll
right,
twice
right.
and take the lower.
Well, 23 or 19, so 19.
Isn't gonna do it.
Serious.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, in that case, I think I might have to roll dex for this, but what I do is, I don't know if I can do this in one motion, let me know. Grab the spear, poke it in the candle, and throw it at the dragon.
No, I wouldn't say you can. You couldn't do both.
Okay, well, can I just grab the candle and throw it at the dragon?
Okay, like this is Wade speaking again now. Like
Yeah.
last time, the candle just like dropped like 3 feet. It went out. Do you think
Yeah, no,
throwing
I
it?
understand it's going to go out. Here's my reasoning, right? It's a candle.
Carry it
It's
with
going to go out
you.
when I throw it. But I'm going to throw it at something made of fire. If it's on the
Okay.
ground and the candle lands on the ground, the candle will be on fire. Candles work when they're on fire.
Okay, but you also realize that there's a big ass fountain right behind this wyvern.
Yeah, I know, but he's standing in front of that, right?
No, he's in the air above it. So if you miss your arc, it's gonna fall into the fountain.
Okay, so I have to roll like a 20 for this to work, is what
I
you're saying.
think you should gently put your hand around the candle and run with it so that the fucking dragon can't hurt you as you make your way to the airship.
That is a great idea. Can I say that she was my inner voice speaking to me?
Your conscience.
Sorry, that was really metagamey. I
Roll.
apologize. I fucked it up.
Well, I mean, we have now
Roll.
established that canon Imland is almost aware of the fourth wall. He can't break it, but he's
Oh,
aware
yes,
it's something.
right.
I will say roll wisdom for me.
Wisdom. I don't think I've ever rolled wisdom. That's dangerous. I literally rolled
And
a
I
one.
think
Oh.
Lord, yeah. You still like this idea about stabbing the candle. You think that's the way to go.
Well, I can't do that in one action, so I mean,
Well, you picked up the spear and now you are looking menacingly at the candle.
Okay.
well, I would have probably have held the candle in my hand instead.
No,
And,
you literally said you put the candle down.
Yeah,
You
no, I know,
gently
but
put it
I
on
would
the
have
floor.
either, depending on how long it would take, I would either grab the spear first or just grab the candle first. So I'd probably have the candle then in my hand. But if he was in the air, I mean, there's no way I would be able to throw it at him. So I wouldn't even try that. So I don't know.
Do you want a bonus action anything, or you Or
Well,
you
I
good?
mean, I haven't done anything. So far, Imlin's just gone, meh.
Well, you chatted to a dragon. You threatened a candle.
You know what Imlin's going to do? Oh, wait, this candle only lasts 10 minutes, eh?
Well, you guys,
okay.
this
Imlin will
fight
be
has
like,
only
come down
taken 32
here,
seconds.
come down here, and we can talk about
it. Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
That was 17, and that one was... Okay, 10.
Disconnected.
He just starts to laugh at you, and then he turns his back. And now it is his turn.
It's not good.
So the wyvern flies down.
No.
You guys should have torn your tickets.
So he makes it down here. And as he flies over you guys, where's this thing now?
No, wait. He doesn't.
Harry, I reckon we.
I don't think he would do that. I think he's like super into Britta. No, he's not. He's...
Oh yeah, that didn't work. Never mind.
So he ignores both of you, and he does his wing flappy thing again, and he covers where Adric's standing in black smoke. So now you can't see old Adric anymore either. Or this.
Oh, so wait, can we still not see Imlan?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to...
Wait, no, actually, yes, good point. Imlan's smoke would have disappeared by now. Yeah, so you can see him again. Yay!
Cool. Yeah, as soon
He's
as I
just
can
there
see
standing,
Imlan again,
holding a
I'm gonna
spear,
yell.
looking at a candle.
I'm gonna yell at him to come here and bring the candle.
Maybe we should dash towards him.
I wonder.
Yeah,
you guys-
actually.
Pick up the candle and get to us or whatever. We can meet somewhere.
Yeah, actually, so I'm gonna nope the fuck out of there. If the dragon got there before me and he's busy like toasting Adric in the airship, like I'm gonna head back towards Imlan, tell Britta to follow me. And then how far away am I from Imlan now?
That far.
It's like
So that
60 feet.
is... Yeah, 60 feet exactly.
Fantastic! You know what happens now.
No, he's technically...
Hopefully not you cast magic, because that doesn't work.
There is 60 feet between you guys, but he would be 65 plus-ish feet away.
All right. Okay. All right. So then I'm going to not cast that then. And I'm going to yell at him to come here so we can get the fuck out of here before we become toasty marshmallows.
Cool, now it's Britta, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna like tell the dragon, yeah, you're right. That's the dude that enslaved you, and then dash towards Parry. As far as I can, yeah.
Cool, that's as far as you can go.
Cool.
Cool, now it's Adric's turn. From the smoke, you see like a crackle of blue, and then like an arc of what you can only describe as lightning leaps out. And fucking hell. And he hits. Cool. You see like this bolt shoot out from the cloud and strike the wyvern, but like unlike everything else you guys have seen today, this arrow doesn't pass through the wyvern. It actually like lands in the chest and like seems to actually take purchase and do something to it. And then now it is someone else's turn. It is Imlan's turn.
Well, so much for that airship. I guess he. See, I have no way of. Just give me a
Well,
second.
you can suddenly see us again, and I did yell at you to come towards us.
Yes, I'm trying to think of something. Ooh, I have an idea. Yes. I grab the candle as roughly as I please. Basically,
Okay.
putting it out, right?
Okay,
And-
so the candle's out again.
Yeah, and I make an image of the candle appear in my hand.
Okay.
And I start walking carefully to the rest of the party.
Cool. Just give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, because as long as it looks like the candle,
He's gonna stay
Who's-
away.
who's gonna argue with?
Because ancient beings like dragons are easy to fool. Totally.
No, he's also busy, so he might not check too hard.
So, okay, I'm going to give you heading 30 feet down then, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna tell Britta to get a ticket ready to rip.
Okay, I'm actually super curious to see what you guys get up to.
I have no plan beyond getting to my party, I guess. I guess Imland would also just be walking, kind of like shrugging his shoulders at them, being like, I have no idea what's going on.
He wouldn't move into water.
He also wouldn't run through what he would assume would kill him.
Yeah, so I'm just going to put him there. And now the wyvern is going to...
Destroy the airship.
No, just go into the smoke to fight this dude.
Ooh.
Oh, is that what they're doing?
Yeah, you just hear screams and clash and smoke and flames. But it's like
cartoons when they fight each other, and it's just like
yeah, I was about to say that. You just see this. Or
Like a fist
okay,
come
wait.
out every now and then.
No, we're doing grown-up stuff now. Now it's like you see those photos from Nat Geo. That's like a lightning storm within a volcano cloud.
Oh yes.
That's
Yeah, that's
what
totally
you guys are
grown-up.
seeing down there. So yeah, now it is this dude's turn. Where's this dude? Yeah, he's fucking far away.
No, that dude's dead.
No, he's awake now because he's out of the field.
Oh, so just shut him down.
Yeah.
I thought it would like dissipate his magic, like my ticket.
Nah,
Nah.
because I didn't think about that.
That was a DM nah. That wasn't a game rule nah.
Yeah, there was a shit. You caught me. Let me just say no. So Perry, it's your turn. What are you doing? I want to see this big plan unfold now.
Okay. To be fair, if they end up fighting us for some reason, I'm calling bullshit on C2.
Okay, these dudes don't give a fuck about you guys right now.
Yet. I have not set anything on fire yet. That's usually
Okay.
when everything goes south.
Cool. So Perry, what are you doing?
Oh, it's my turn already. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so Parry is going to shout at Imlan and say, this should help your ring work. And I'm going to cast Featherfall on Imlan.
Wait, do you know
Would
that
work?
he's casting an illusion? Would you realistically cast into this blue field he's created?
Well, I
Yeah,
was
we
walking
have
towards
to-
him the whole time, and I saw him pick up the candle roughly, right? Like, you
Yeah,
weren't
so
trying to
probably
sleight of
have
hand
seen
me,
him
right?
do it.
You didn't sleight of hand it.
Yeah, but he was like,
I did it.
he was like all the way up here, and you've still got this whole fountain between you guys. You wouldn't have
Okay,
realistically seen
alright.
the detail
Fuck
behind
it,
it.
wait. Fine. Okay, fine.
Oh, do you wanna
just said-
metagame some more?
No, I don't. You just said you want to see this plan unfold and then fucking kneecap me. So whatever, it's fine.
Okay,
I'm gonna yell at Imlan and
start
tell
your
him that I
sentence
can.
with, switch off
What?
your magic
I
field.
lose connection just now. Yeah.
We could get closer.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
so I'm
wait,
gonna
I
try and
totally
move
missed,
towards
like, the last
Imlan.
10 seconds. I DC
I'm gonna move
for, like,
towards-
10 seconds.
Okay, it's fine. It does. Wade and I were bickering. It's fine.
Okay.
So essentially, I'm moving towards you, and I'm going to say, kill the magic field so we can get that ring working.
I can't respond yet.
Cool. And now it's Britta. Perry, do you want to hold your action for when he disables the
Yes.
field?
I definitely want to ready my fucking spell. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Britta, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna go and join them over there in the nice circle of warm, fuzzy, non-magical fake light.
Cool. And now Adric's going to carry on fighting. Let's see if Adric does any more damage.
I have an idea. I have a good idea.
Oof.
Hard point.
Adric, Jesus. Ah, that's better. Ooh, he rolled a dirty 20.
I love how this is like somewhere else on screen.
Well, you guys should be cheering for this dude. Because without him...
Yeah, we don't have a dragon distraction. I fucking know, don't worry.
Fuck this upper ring. Let it burn.
I actually don't know. They can kill each other. I don't like Adric anymore. I can't believe I was ever attracted to that guy. God.
I actually kind of like the dragon. The dragon's not a bad guy. He's just misunderstood.
Do you guys want to know how the fight is going?
Yeah, how's
No,
the fight going?
that would spoil it.
Okay.
Can we see what's happening?
No, it's just that,
smoke and
like...
fire.
It's all in smoke and fire.
Lightning,
So lightning's blast and shit.
Now,
Yes,
Imland,
the
it's...
airship's no longer working.
Well, you don't know where the smoke and the flame is, if it's coming from the wyvern or if it's coming from the airship.
Well, if there's a giant fire dragon flying around, I doubt there's much of a wooden ship left.
Well, it is encircled by flame, so you think that they know how to flame resist.
I did my research. That's an air elemental. It just looks like fire. It's not actual fire.
Okay, fine. Jesus. And Imland just dies right now. He don't know.
Just from exhaustion.
Suddenly he has a stroke and falls down and dies.
Or like the fight at the airship for some reason caused a hole just where Imland was standing, and he falls through it and dies.
He dropped through.
Where there was Imland, there is now a hole.
So
what I would do is I just tell you to softly, like, this is a fake candle. And then I would walk. Okay, so Wade, meta, but can you move the screen like a wee bit right? Yeah, like that little platform there, that's lower than we are now, right? Like quite a bit lower, like 5 meters or so.
Like it would be there. Like it would be a story size difference, you know, like first floor, second floor.
So I'm gonna head to the edge right where that is, and I'd shout as I'm going. I'd be like, "Tear your tickets. I'll meet you on the ground."
Okay, but like I haven't cast my spell yet. But
I know you
I'll
have,
cast
but
it
you
now,
can do
I
it
guess.
right now. So that's why I'm only walking to there.
Okay, good. All right, I'm glad.
So wait,
I'm glad.
will her spell activate the ring?
No.
I don't
But
think so.
that's what I told you.
Yes, I know that's what you told me, but yeah.
Yeah. So, but yes, it will make effectively. You will have the effects of the ring. Yes.
Okay, well, see, that's why I'm walking to there, because I'm thinking just jump down a wee bit to make sure I don't die.
Yeah.
And then from there, I can jump down the big bit.
Okay.
Okay. Do I have to roll to cast my spell? I don't know.
No.
Yeah,
what is the range on it though?
60.
60.
Yeah, then he's definitely in range.
Oh, by the way, my action weight there would be just continuing my illusion.
Cool. But then this whole story of you jumping and stuff, are you trying to like be stealthy or deceptive or anything?
No. Well, I mean, I'm trying to be deceptive with the candle, but once I jump, the idea with the initial jump is just to like feel if the slow fall's working.
So you beta testing.
Yeah, and then I mean, if it's working, I jump. If it's not, then at least I have a place to run to that's under where the dragon can't see me.
You can hide.
Okay.
So there's a bigger plan.
So I'm just moving these toots down. Is that, you want to do anything else, or is that it for now? Bonus action.
Me, no. There's nothing else I can do.
Phew, these guys are not interested in you. Now it is our friend again. Let's see how he does. Oof. Damn, son.
I'm assuming Edric's not doing so well.
Okay. I can tell you guys if you want to know what their hit points are looking like.
Completely defeats the purpose. We can't see, so we shouldn't know.
Okay, cool. Now it is Perry. What are you doing?
Perry is reaching into her pockets, looking at Britta, telling her to do the same, grabbing my tickets, and then like I'm gonna ready my action so that I can do it at the same time on Britta's turn.
Okay.
Can I do that? Because I don't want to go before them and like not know what's going on. I might even stick around like the 3 seconds to check if he doesn't die falling off the platform.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Okay, cool. Yes, I don't know how this would work distance-wise. Is there the full concentration?
Hold on, let me check. No, it's a component.
Okay.
Oh, you guys know what? No, never mind. It wouldn't work.
No, it's just one reaction. He just has to land before before the spell ends, and the spell lasts 1 minute.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's pretty long when you're falling.
Yeah,
Maybe
this
you
is
can land on
risky,
another
hey?
airship. You can see if there are any airships passing underneath.
True.
Okay, so is that your turn, Perry?
Yeah. Inherently, maybe he doesn't really understand how Featherfall works, so maybe on my turn I also explain that it only lasts a minute.
It lasts a minute, so you better find the quickest way down.
Yeah.
So my addition to metagaminess is, like, you're an air genasi. Like, this will be chilled for you. Like, you've used your levitation or whatever, but you'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, levitate something else entirely, though. I would have preferred if I still had levitate.
But
I
we'll
think
see
I'd
what happens.
understand fundamentally how something like slow fall would work.
Let's hope so. Britta, what are you doing?
Hang on. Yeah. Okay, maybe not. I rolled a 9 for Arcana.
So what Britta's gonna do is like a little bit worried about my strange friend, not even sure if he's a friend yet inland. So I'm gonna use my bonus action first. Can I do that?
Yep.
Can I give him some bardic inspiration to help him?
Yeah, if you have any left.
So inland, I've got 1 left. So it lets you add a 1d6 to an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw if you, I don't know, need it. I don't know. It's all I can do to help. Aim for an airship or something like that. So you get 1d6 for 10 minutes. So getting help from the Britta.
That's quite a while.
You're welcome. And then I'm ready to tear my ticket. I got my ticket out. Are you ready, Parry? I look at Parry, say ready.
Oh, she has still to cast her spell.
I did.
No, Parry.
No, I'm still readying my spell. Or didn't I cast it already? It was a reaction. I had to do it when you left.
Okay, well
I'm gonna say the shit's all ready, and I'm not gonna make you guys go through another round of planning.
Okay, so
So basically, I'm gonna cast the spell. and wait for him to jump to see if I see like even a second of slower falling, and then tear the tickets.
Okay, cool. So, Britta, are you also waiting for
wait.
Perry to tear her ticket?
Yeah. As soon as Perry tears that ticket, I'm going to tear that ticket.
Cool. So now it is our boy Edric's turn. How does he do? Ooh, net 1.
So he did.
Ooh,
Getting help from Britta.
that was not a great round for him. Diana Emland, are you taking the leap?
Okay, the spell's been cast, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I take like a jump off that bit, but like I do like a little upward leap as well. Like not like massive, but I basically jump up and over.
Oh, wait, I've got to tell you with my bardic inspiration. I've got to be like, hey, Imland. And then we make eye contact. I'm like, you've got this.
And I'll be like Terminator thumb as I jump.
Okay, cool. Just for shits and giggles, give me an acrobatics check, please.
To me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's actually one of my skills. 21.
Okay, cool. You, in like, have you seen that meme of John Smith and Pocahontas running through the jungle, well, the forest? That's what you look like right now. Just pure beauty and grace as you leap through there.
Like a ballet dancer.
But please wink at us before you leap backwards.
I do like that backwards backflip, and I like salute you on the way down.
And be like, I've got this, kid.
When you guys see him, like, you don't know when he applied it, but he's got like perfect lip gloss and the like sleekest hair as he does this like leap. So yeah, you
Sparkle in
leap
my red
down.
eyes.
Ooh, and you gradually descend. You don't know if it was the pure artistry of your leap or the spell, but you definitely slowly descended.
Okay, cool. So as I see that it's working, I tear my tickets.
And I would jump again.
The second after Perry tears the ticket, I tear mine too.
Oh god, I hope I survive. I would obviously try and angle myself in such a way, being a, air elemental, or at least bred from air elemental.
Are you just going down and like floating down in like full lotus?
No,
looking for an
I would
airship?
I would do like a little a dive. So I want to go as fast as I can, but I'll keep my body in such I'll fall down in such a way that my speed would be manageable.
You could dive and then spread your arms holding onto your cloak and sort of like float into a
kind of like that, like those squirrel suits.
Yeah, exactly like that, a base diving suit. Exactly what I was picturing. With
I
your
love
cloak.
it.
Okay, cool. So you, Britta and Perry vanish in a flash. And Edric starts falling. And sorry, there's nothing scary. The slow speech is because I'm trying to find like a holding image to use. Seeing that you guys ruined all my plans again.
No, sorry.
Isn't the first rule of being a DM like don't make any
Don't
plans?
have
Yeah, just don't.
Cool.
Oh, by the way, I rolled an acro check again, and I got 21.
Oh, nice. So you missed your calling as a acrobatics dude.
Well, I gave him
Just doing some
acrobatics.
flips in the air for fun now.
Initially, I imagined him like someone who steals all the books, so he's almost like a thief.
Book thief.
Yeah.
Do you know those skydivers that do all those formations and stuff
Yeah.
and shit? Like, I imagine that's what you're doing now, like all the way down, like having
Pretty much. Yeah.
All of Imland's cousins are in a troop of synchronized
Acrobatic
falling acrobatics.
Synchronized levitation.
Yeah. And that's like Sean's version of like city parades. There's just like air Nazis like doing formations in between the towers.
Like with like smoke spells attached to their legs, with like smoke grenades attached to their legs.
They're like fucking little Genasi skywriters.
Buy from Bob in the sky.
Mavericks, 20% off tonight. New dances. But I would like to know if Lynn lives or dies.
Yeah, like at least.
So directly under the skyway is the central plateau. So you're not falling that, like you're not falling all the way down to the cogs. So like so you'd be able to make your way down. A bit of a close call, but like you make it down and you land in the upper parts of the city. So you land in the central plateau in the like upper parts of the city.
Will you allow me to retcon a yell at Imlan as he jumps? Tell him to meet us at the goddamn teapot thing.
I think I would have figured that though.
But he knows.
Does he startle like a squirrel in the park or something? Like a picnicking family?
What you could probably shout as I jump is, "Don't set anything on fire." Just check the city burning when I get there. I'm like, whoops.
I was super tempted to just have the wyvern come and swoop and scoop you up. But that would have been too much. The thing would have murdered you.
Yeah, I figured.
But you land, you can aim yourself towards a park if you want.
Yeah, like a tree or something. Or pool. I'd probably aim at like a big pool.
Like a fucking climb.
What if you like land in a primary school where a little kid is being bullied, a little edge-and-icy kid, and you land to protect him from the bullies and just be like, "Stay in school, kid."
And put my sunglasses on and leave.
Wow! Dun, dun, dun.
And then the bullies explode in fire as you walk away.
For no reason.
Look at the explosion as you walk away behind you.
Cool guys, don't look at explosions.
Yeah. Well, I think we've caused enough damage on the upper. We've caused enough damage on the like elite class. Now I'm in the upper ring.
We kind of fucked it up a little.
I'll work my way down.
Well, we'll pick up on that next time. But you guys assume that you are now in Middle Dura back at the leaking teapots.
Oh, yeah. I guess
I made the assumption that Rebecca's somehow handled her own shit.
you guys probably wouldn't see Imland next time if you think about it, depending on what happens to you.
Yeah, you guys have effectively split the party. Good job.
Good job, yeah. Well, there was that or death, so
Yeah, exactly. It was that or like leave Imlan there to become a little toasted marshmallow.
Yeah.
You could always take a job at the leaky teapot and then like wait for him to appear one day. Or you could walk down because you're in the place now. There's public transport and elevator.
You're just gonna take a nap in a park like a hobo. You're gonna save
yeah, why not? You really look like a hobo.
Yeah, but you're in the rich area. You'll get whatever the fantasy version of a Karen is coming and calling the cops on you.
Oh yeah,
true. Or just walk out of it, like traverse yourself out of the rich area to a park. Just have a wander. I know you're tired, but you're almost there.
I'm actually feeling fantastic. He has let's see, 28 out of 23 health.
Oh, okay. You're doing better than us.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, well done.
Or maybe some metagamey advice from the DM. Maybe take an hour to attune to your featherfall ring and then start leaping. Maybe.
That would be a lot faster.
Yeah.
Actually take 2 hours and do my armor while I'm at it. Check them all like struggling at the leaky teapot with yet another dragon. And out of nowhere I burst in, featherfall ring and void plunder armor, and I'm like, let's set some shit on fire.
Okay, cool guys. So yeah, until next time.
See you guys next station.
Cheers.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.